Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals is tonight? It's September 28th. We should be getting ready for a brand new season. But nonetheless, here we are. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Tampa Bay Lightning and Dallas Stars. The Lightning weren't able to do it the other night. They were not able to do it. Corey Perry with the goal in overtime. The veteran. We're seeing him on our screen right now. Well, we just saw him a second ago. He kept Dallas alive. Now they'll have another chance tonight to equalize the series and push a Game 7. We'll talk about whether or not we really want that to happen. I'm Brian Sklover. Welcome to Hockey Now Network's Watching Together. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it's at Hockey Now Net. You already know that. You're already watching, probably. Or you're at twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Follows and support at any of the channels would be immensely appreciated. So, it's day 59 of this bubble, this playoffs, this marathon of hockey that we've been able to... I mean, it's been a marathon. It hasn't been a sprint over the last 2 months. We've seen some incredible things. And now is the last hurrah a Game 7. At risk of my Tampa Bay Lightning fan friends beating me up, I think we'd all love to see a Game 7, right? I mean, just take it right down to the wire after everything we've seen, the uncertainty, the teams that went out that we weren't expecting. Sydney, Penguins, how you feeling? Feeling all right? Yeah. No one expected you to be wiped out that early. Among some of the other teams that, there's been a lot of surprises. There's been a lot of this and that. You know, we tried to make predictions. We've tried to observe things and try to see patterns and whatnot. But nonetheless, here we are. The Cup is in the house in Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And if the Tampa Bay Lightning win tonight, they win the Stanley Cup. They bring it back to Florida. If Dallas wins, we get Game 7 on Wednesday. Game 1, you may remember this fairly well, especially you Lightning fans. That was not a very good effort from the Lightning. Dallas beats you 4-1. Tired legs without a doubt. Then Game 2, there he is, Steven Stamkos. Steven Stamkos. That's how Paul Porter says it. So Game 2, that's the game Stammer came back, right? Was Game 2 or was it Game 3? I don't know. Some of you can, someone will let me know there in the comments. I'm more than positive that was Game 2. Then Game 3, the Lightning continue the train. Game 4, you get that overtime goal after the questionable call on Jamie Benn on the sequence against Tyler Johnson. Questionable call still. But nonetheless, that gives you 3 chances to win the Stanley Cup. The first chance was this past Saturday night, and we had another overtime game, a double overtime. Please remember, this happened. Look at that face. What? How did that happen? How did they preempt the game with a political commercial? Keep it away. Thank you. But yes, we went to 2 overtimes on Saturday night, and Corey Perry was able to score a goal and was able to extend the series. And now here we are. Let's see if the lineups have come in yet. Yes, they have. So let me hit a Control P here for print, and I got to move that out of the way. Elise, babe, can you help me? Groveling on a live stream for some help. Stamkos played in Game 3. That's what it was, Game 3. Can you just move that out of the way? Thank you, babe. And I'm going to print this out right now. What's going on, Ryan? Thanks for jumping on with us. The European faction of the Hockey Now Network watching together. Appreciate you jumping on with us. Go Stars. He's looking for a Game 7. Looks like both teams are going back. Thank you, babe. Both teams are going back to their lineup from last game, it seems. Is that well? Let's see how Tampa had on Saturday night. Let's see if it's the same. Yeah. Same starting lineup for the Stars. John Klingberg on defense, along with Asa Lindell, and they'll be behind Jamie Benn, Joe Pavelski, and Alexander Radulov. Wouldn't be surprised to see a lot more Joe Pavelski and Corey Perry here. These are players that are playing with a desperation that you cannot fabricate, right? I mean, these are guys that are looking for a Stanley Cup just one more time. Josh, we're not going to get a game number 8. There's no game 8. There's only a best of 7. Only a best of 7. Marie, thanks for jumping in with us tonight. Still looking forward to October 6th and the beginning of the next chapter of the New York Rangers history, but we'll have plenty of time to talk about that. Anton Khudobin, of course, in goal for the Stars tonight. Jamie Benn, Joe Pavelski, and Alexander Radulov start up front for the Stars. For the Lightning, they're going to that big third line. Barclay Goodrow, Blake Coleman, and Yanni Gourde with Eric Chernak, depending how you say it. And I know you're going to correct me, Aaron, but I'm telling you, I've got a lot of Lightning fans. Some of them say Cernak, some of them say Chernak. So it doesn't matter what's right or wrong. It's how they say it. So Eric will start along with Mikhail Sergachev on defense, and Andrei Vasilevsky in net tonight, hoping to secure the Stanley Cup for the Tampa Bay Lightning and put the last year and 4 months behind them. This nightmare they've been living since they got. And listen, both of these teams have had pretty successful decades. I mean, the Stars, not as much. The Western dominance with the Kings and the Blackhawks, and then Vegas comes in towards the end of the decade and starts to dominate. You know, they've had some battles with the Avalanche, the Stars have, the Predators, lots of action happening in the Western Conference, but nonetheless, the Stars have had some success over the last decade. And the Lightning, I mean, look at the whole decade for the Lightning. You know, they made the Cup final in 2015 and then had, success throughout the next couple of, conference final also in 2018, the Caps Cup, right? Caps beat the Lightning in the conference finals. And then the President's Trophy year where they were just a runaway freight train, and then the elimination at the hands of Columbus. And now here they are ready to put that behind them indeed. Maybe we'll see what happens. Let's see. Chernak. Do us a favor and stable your forehead. What does that mean? What's that picture showing, Lucas? All right. Hey, Lucas, do me a favor, dude.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Oh, you're saying to staple, not stable. Okay. Who's Lucas? It's a pretty aggressive picture right there, Lucas. Let's do this watch together thing. Ron, I'll get you on here in just a couple of minutes. Also get... thank you, Tim. Tim knows what I'm talking about. See? Thanks. That's it. Now I got it. Yikes. Are you yikesing about the Lucas staple? See, Josh, we're trying to make it all legit tonight, and then you got someone coming in here that I'm not going to turn away. Is Charlie out there right now? Oh, I think Charlie's out at the watch party outside of Amalie Arena. We'll check in with him maybe in the first intermission. It's okay. Yeah, really. Wait till you hear the big wang bit. See what I mean, Josh? See what I mean? Even when you want to try, keep it clean, keep it going in the right direction, keep it nice and neat. There's always someone that's going to bring up the wang, but it's all right, Aaron. Aaron likes to bring up the wang. Anybody catch that one? Anybody get that one? I was just stapling my lineup sheet, Lucas. That's all I was doing. Was stapling the lineup. Where are you, Lucas? Glad that you joined us. Give me a like up there on the Twitch, if you will. I'll follow back. Ooh, that might be a good parody song, like the Holla Back song from Fabulous all those years ago. Josh, let's start writing this. Follow back. Ooh, ooh. Follow back. Ooh, ooh. All right, I'm padding the number as well. Thank you, Tim, for reminding me and everybody else, putting strain on the Wi-Fi. We'll keep that going as long as we can. All right, so why is this comment still up there? What the hell is that? I do control the buttons, but that's not fun to point out. Come on. If Dallas wins tonight, we will have a Game 7 Wednesday night on, it'll be NBC, national TV once again. And at that point, man, I don't even want to go into this conversation. We won't even go into this conversation right now. We'll do it later on, but not right now. Petey, what's going on? You all excited in there? Petey was a real punk earlier. We had some nasty ass storms here in Orlando earlier today while I was trying to have my pregame nap. By the way, what a time I had out with Jeff Ning this morning trying to get some videos to make an educational video or an instructional video for the skills competition this weekend. Petey, come on, dude. Shut up. I love you, but shut up. So Ning was on skates. I've got a ton of audio. I've got a ton of video. But Ning was on skates. It was not pretty. But we were out in Kissimmee earlier today, and then I came home, was trying to take a nap. Lots of rain. Love sleeping in the rain. And Petey doesn't like the rain, so he definitely did not allow me to sleep very much. Thanks for that, bud. Appreciate you. Love you. And all that. Any predictions for tonight? You think animal? There's no animal abuse. I just told him to shut up. He doesn't even understand. He's a dog. He doesn't understand English. By the way, here's the question to ponder. What language do dogs speak? They don't speak dog. Like we don't speak human. What language does a dog speak? Is there a language? I'm telling you, when that little son of a bitch wants water, I hear him say, give me water. Arr, arr, arr. Give me water. Just saying. Yeah, I was just hollering. It was no, there was no abuse. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Red envelope. Dogs speak overtime. I hope not. I mean, I've enjoyed the overtime, but I'm really not interested in seeing overtime tonight. I would. What's up? Ryan moved over to YouTube. Nice. You know what to do. Give me the like or follow over there. Do the whole deal, man. Thanks for finding us, Ryan. And don't forget, if you're able to join us on October 6th, we will have a draft show / Josh birthday roast. And from what I understand, Darren has put together a roast set, that of the likes of I don't want to say Jeff Ross, Roastmaster General. I'm trying to think of like the old Dean Martin roasts and those guys. Don Rickles. That's the guy I was looking for. Darren apparently has put together a roast set that would make Don Rickles proud. So we'll be looking forward to that on draft night. Not exactly sure how that whole night will go. The draft's very boring. Like if you've ever been to a draft, they are fun, but they are very boring. So we're going to try to make it less boring by roasting Josh M Radio, which you can make donations to for his Switch fund, not Twitch fund, his Nintendo Switch fund, paypal.me/Josh M Radio. But it'll be, Tim's ready to go full carve on the roast. It'll be an epic night. Exactly. And there you have the link right there to help Josh get his Switch. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even realize that, dude. It must be tough. So what time is it there now? You're 5 hours ahead? So is it 1:15 in the morning? Jeez, man. Wow. Your fund, Petey, we don't believe in GoFundMe's in this house. Okay, what's your fund for, Petey? What's your fund? It's +4 right now? No, it is +5. Yeah, it is +5. It's 1:15 in the morning. Yeah. I thought so. I thought it was 5 or 6. Not 4 or 5. I don't know. I got a phone for that. I got an app for that. They tell me what time it is. I've also got Ryan. Ryan will tell me what it is. There goes Vassy, getting ready to take the ice here. Will the Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup in their road white sweaters, or will the Dallas Stars push to Game 7 in their home greens? We're getting ready here for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. We'll talk about this a little bit more as we go through the night. But, okay, Shawnee's got Lightning in 6. All right. I thought your Avs deserved to be here, Shawnee. I really did. They got a lot of good years coming, though. A lot of good years coming. PD has a fund for treaties, and so he can buy mommy. Bill, is that true? The 4 cup winners, let's see. So last year, St. Louis won in their whites, and the Caps won in their whites. Yeah, and Pittsburgh won both of them on the road, didn't they? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Carter Verhaeghe not playing tonight. Neither is Jan Ruda. Zach Bogosian and Alexander Volkov will be in for Tampa. And it looks like Andre Sekera is in the lineup for tonight. Let me see. Still without Radek Faksa, Blake Como, Rope Hintz. Those are the glaring names. Of course, Ben Bishop hurt earlier in the tournament. He hasn't returned. Luke Shin on the Lightning side. Matthew Joseph, Carter Verhaeghe, Jan Ruda, Braden Coburn, Mitchell Stevens, Scott Wedgwood, and, of course, Steven Stamkos. Steven Stamkos. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to see the cup, man. I'm ready to see the cup. I'm ready to see it out there on that ice. But I wonder if, so remember in game 1, they brought the cup out and they set it out above the benches so that both teams could see it. If there is a game 7, they need to have the cup out there. Like, that would be the ultimate. Like, someone's winning it tonight. We're not just doing this for show. One of you is coming up here and grabbing this cup. Phil will probably bring it downstairs, but I sure hope they do that. I sure hope they will do that. We'll see. Time will tell. Something we'll talk about throughout the night tonight. The NHL put out a statement about COVID and their operation in the bubble and the success that they had in keeping the bubble sterile, I guess is the best word to say. They kept COVID out and the number of tests that they did and not a single positive case, which is very exciting. I've got the statement pulled. I can get to that here in just a couple minutes, but I still want to go through some of these comments. Chicago 2015 and LA 2012 and 2014, the only 3 teams that won a cup on home ice this decade. Yeah, I remember that 2014 one. I'd rather not remember that, but I do remember it. Let's see. Big props to Stammer. Yeah, now that we see what happened, I think it was a little bit of let's see if Steven can get out there and get some legs. He went out there, and we all know what he did. He scored the goal, so no reason for him to continue. He's going to have his name on the cup. There's not going to be any kind of asterisks or any special circumstances or deep rules that we'll have to go into. Not only did Steven Stamkos play in the Stanley Cup final, he helped his team win that game. So much deserved, and that'll be happening there. Josh says that Game 7 should be like a ladder match, wrestling. WWE, hang it high above the ice. First team to climb up there and get it. That would hurt, though. Like, could you imagine Braden Point trying to jump up on Victor Hedman's shoulders with his skates on? The skates are... That's a silly image, Brian. Come on. Ron says they should just have it hanging over the ice like a piñata. Let's see. Stanley in the cup. Let's see. 07 Anaheim and 06 Carolina, the only other 2 teams since 04 lockout to win at home. Elise said that she just heard a stat that Tampa Bay won on a Monday in 2004. So it could very easily be fate on the Lightning side tonight. If it goes to Game 7 and they're tied after 1 OT, then bring the ladder match. That might be, hey, listen, Mario, I don't know how many of the streams that you've seen, but that might be what's inside the red envelope. We've been talking about this red envelope. If you get to 8 overtimes, was it 8 overtimes? You get this red envelope, and it could be anything in there. That might be the red envelope. Ladder match. Ladders, sticks, and chairs. Should have just stopped with the ladder match, dude. Stop trying to push it. Get off the first exit ramp. Let's see. Here we go. Game 6. Do we see Lord Stanley tonight? Or do the stars at night burn bigger and brighter for the Dallas Stars? I missed my cue. I got to start it over again. The stars at night are big and bright. Here we go. Yanni Gord, Jamie Benn take the face-off, and we are into Game 6. I've got 55, 54, 53, 1952 on the clock, and we're seeing the Dallas forwards as we speak. All right, game time, finally. Jamie Benn comes out, and he's flying. I'll get you guys in here in just a minute. I'm going to need the support tonight. I don't need to talk a whole period by myself. It's been a long day. I was in Kissimmee with Ning earlier at like 10. Then we went through a 4-hour shoot. Hello, Ray. Thanks for jumping in, man. We did a 4-hour video shoot this morning, and then I came home and took my nap. I told you I got interrupted by Petey on my nap because of the weather, and he doesn't like it. And blah, blah. So I'm kind of laboring, so to say. But I'll get you guys in here probably first TV timeout or second TV timeout. I'll start opening the room up. Probably bring Josh and Ron on first period, and then once we get to second period, it's open room. Anybody that can come in can come in. Let's see. Oh, Pete's got a piece of the net from the 04 Cup final. Nice, right there. Oh, that's cool. How'd you come across that, man? I knew you'd get my. The stars at night are big and bright. I love Pee-wee. Pee-wee Herman. Paging Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman, you have a telephone call at front desk. Still trying to figure out live streaming. Like when I make a stupid joke, it looks like viewers just drop instantly. That's so brutal. Man, on the radio, it's great. You don't see the people, and you don't know what their reaction is. We like to think we know what ratings are, or that we are able to count people, but we can't. It's great. But this, I got a number right in front of me. I make a stupid joke, and it just drops. Yeah, let me get you synced up here. I've got 18, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I'll count you down to 18 minutes on the dot. How about that? How about that? 18:05, 4, 3, 2, 1, 18 minutes on the clock, and John Klingberg has the puck for Dallas. He pushes it in and then loses it. Now he's out of position. That's what the dangerous thing is with this Lightning team. You cannot be stuck out of position because they'll just snap right back the other way. The counterattack, brutal. I know you are, but what am I? Hey, there's nothing wrong with Petey. I fell in love with Petey before I fell in love with my wife. She knows it, and so does he. Let me get rid of that there and pull these stats up so I can know what I'm talking about and looking at through the game. It's not for sale, Francis. There's got to be I know there's a way we could do watch parties. See, I think if we go on rookie move. What's a rookie move? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do now? Joe Pavelski coming in. Joe Pa come back next year. Is he on a multi-year contract or is that just a 1 year he's on? Someone's got to cap friendly that for me. Whoa. Oh, that? Oh, no. Yes, of course I fell in love with Petey. She knows. He knows too. Michael, thanks for jumping in with us, man. Appreciate you watching. Go Stars. Doesn't sound like love to Petey. No, we only roast the ones we love, right, Ron? So I roast Petey because I love him. Oh, nearly a turnover from Kucherov there. 16-10. And looks like we'll have an icing. We will. 16:07 on the clock. $7 million AAV through 2022. So he's got one more year on that contract. Okay. It's all good. I'm having no problem hanging out with Ning. I mean, it's Ning, but it's cool. He's all good. We had a good time this morning. We were making some videos for the Filthy Mitts competition, the skills competition this weekend down in Fort Myers. Never been there before. Never been to Hertz Arena. Always wanted to go down there to see the Solar Bears play against the Everblades, but I've never been down there. I've only seen the Bears play in one other venue, and it was Jacksonville. And I've seen them play in Jacksonville many times. Oh, Sorelli there? Nothing? I'm also kind of hungry. I need to eat some dinner. I need to find something to eat, get some energy. I feel like I'm very low energy right now. What's that? New York Rangers hat I'm wearing? It's because I'm excited for October 6th and the Hockey Now Watching Together draft party / Josh birthday roast. He calls me names and then takes my toys and throw them. Then he expects, yeah, it's called fetch, Petey. It's called fetch. Petey doesn't fetch. It really upsets me. I thought all dogs were programmed to fetch. It really upsets me a lot, if I can be completely frank with you. Speaking of Frank, I'm surprised we haven't seen Frank in here. Well, I know he was running his political campaign, but we haven't seen Frank in any of the Hockey Now Watching Together. Probably a good thing. Kidding. I love Frank. But he does bring out the unpredictableness in everybody. Your human ideas of what a dog wants. Petey, dogs fetch. That's how they play. You bring the toy to me and I throw it, and then you go get it and bring it back. Instead, here's what he does. He goes and picks up the toys and he brings it back 4 feet away from me and then looks at me like, yeah, I know how to play this game, but I'm not playing it with you, jerk. Fine. Yeah, PD is a tug of war man. 14 minutes left here on the clock. Again, it hasn't been bad, but there's only been 3 shots on goal, 2 for the Lightning, 1 for the Stars. It's just very murky. I think I'm starting to miss the fans. But, I mean, a double-edged sword, because I haven't been watching one way or the other, but there's a call coming. Oh, let me wait for the whistle to be blown. There it is. There it is. And the Dallas Stars will go on the penalty kill. Looks like it's Andrew Cogliano sitting down, and the Lightning will have a power play. Mill, the game is on NBC tonight, which is just regular television. So you got the YouTube TV at the house or the Spectrum TV. Just put it on 1020 if it's the Spectrum, or YouTube TV. It should be the top one on the guide up there. Still 0-0, though, nonetheless. Rob, thanks for coming in nice and early tonight. Wait a minute, doesn't baseball playoffs start tonight? Or is that tomorrow night? I thought that was Hughes and antenna. The only thing that sucks about the antenna here is that Wesh is still a strictly digital signal. So you have to have like a special antenna. You can't just get the antenna that I got. Like when we first moved in here and we had cord cut, I was like, yeah, we got a clear shot to all the towers. We're gonna get an HD antenna and the whole nine. And I will say this: I watched some of the World Series last year. I don't know why that's the most memorable for me, but I watched the World Series on over-the-air HD television. It was, the best picture I've ever seen on a TV that I've owned. Though I do own a better TV now than I did then. The game is preempted here in Baltimore because of Monday Night Football. What do you mean preempted? Preempted on NBC? What, did they run the games local on NBC? Is that right? No, Aaron, I don't need more equipment in my house. My neighbors are probably filled with all kinds of radio waves and other things just emanating from my house. I've got Wi-Fi signals. I've got this. I've got that. I've got 4G. I've got 5G. I've got 2.4 Wi-Fi. I've got 5G Wi-Fi in the house. I got too many signals. If I can't get the game on what I've got, then no antenna is going to change that for me. Besides, who watches over-the-air television? Commercials? Nah, no thanks. 13-15 here, and the Lightning are trying to set up a power play, try to get this first goal and a route to securing the Stanley Cup, which will happen tonight with a win. That last Victor Hedman shot's 96 miles per hour. Puck jumps over Hedman's stick, and he'll go back to chase it. About a minute 25 left here in the Lightning power play. Braden Point picks up some speed and gets in there. No. Let's see. Are the Ravens on ABC? Let's see. First TV time it happened, I see no link. Fair enough. Good call. Gotcha. You're right about that. You're right about that. And when you're right, you're right. And then, yes, like Ron said, I said first or second. And when he's right, he's right. And now instead of watching the game, I'm sending Josh the link, which is going to cost him. I should charge $1 for the link. If there's a game 7, yes. If there's a game 7, I'm charging $1 for the link. I'll be on screen by myself all night. Also trying to see if there's a way I can make any money off of. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one there. All right. And there's this there. And see, here's the only problem, though, Josh. You jumped on the game, and now I lost 3 viewers. So your Twitch and the other way you were monitoring are gone.
Well, that's because I closed it, so I didn't have it overlapping. And I
You're on the ball here.
I have myself a theme song. Wait, Ron, don't say a word. Don't say a word. I brought myself a theme song.
You bought yourself a theme song?
Brought with an R. I brought myself a theme song.
He brought himself a theme song. Let's hear that theme song.
The stars at night are big and bright.
I love that scene. I love that scene.
Brian, do you love it as much as my shirt tonight?
Dude, that's a pretty epic. That's a pretty epic Tampa Bay Lightning sweater.
With
That's one of those Fox sweaters, isn't it? The ones that they
yeah,
wear.
you can't even see the logo with the lightning bolt numbers. It's a pretty cool shirt. It reminds me like a lot of a roller hockey shirt.
That's almost as not cool as the gold numbers on the Nationals jerseys this year.
Dude, Kansas City's done it. I mean, aren't you playing golf again? The Phillies. I mean, you're all excited for a while, and now the Nats knocked them out of the playoffs again. I'm sorry. You'll be all right. You'll get there one of these decades. It's all right.
Anthony, hello. Thanks for jumping in here with us. If you're looking for the game, Anthony, we're not allowed to stream it. We are watching it on the televisions in our house, and we are hanging out here watching together. By
the way, Brian.
Yes.
This is my NBC right now.
Watch out.
Monday.
They put
you're more north of me, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I can pick up Channel 4 on my cable box, but
so wait a minute though. Wait a minute.
So I'll give you the short version of it. The company that owns the NBC affiliate in Baltimore is not owned by NBC. It's owned by Hearst, which also own WBAL Radio.
They own Wesh.
Yeah, WBAL Radio, and they also own 98 Rock here in Baltimore as well, which is a competitor of DC 101. That being said, when they own the Ravens radio broadcast, which is on 98 Rock, and then whenever the games are on national television, like ESPN, so NFL rules are the local markets have to show the game for free over the air. Because every weekend game is free. Every game's on Fox or CBS, or NBC every week.
Okay.
So because the game's on ESPN, locally, those markets have to show the game over the air for free.
That makes sense.
So whatever the deal is, they make deals with different networks, channels, whatever. And here in Baltimore, it's WBAL, which is the NBC affiliate. So anything that's on NBC, it may be on. Let me see.
So they've preempted the Stanley Cup final?
Well, Jimmy Fallon is on their HD2. Oh wait, that's an NBC commercial. Is Jimmy Fallon on TV right now?
It might be a commercial. Yeah, well, HD2 might have different commercials than the main NBC.
Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Chase. Hang on.
Darren can have all he wants, all you can eat on the 6th, right?
Yeah. So, all right. Never mind. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Ron. I heard you.
I'm only going to do this for a second so you don't get in trouble. But yeah, there's the game. There's the hockey.
Okay.
There you go.
It's on 11-2. So yeah, Monday Night Football is on 11-1, and the hockey game's on 11-2.
I just saw Jimmy Fallon. Now he's on here.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am way ahead of you. And Chase, here you go. There are my nuts.
Oh, nice nuts. Hey, Josh, let me ask you this.
Annoying.
Darren's ready for the roasted nuts. That's great.
Ahead of
Nuts roasting on an open fire.
Ray, remind me if I don't mention this. Remind me again. Josh, are you Hockey Now Network brought to you by nuts.com. Do you have a thick enough skin for a roast, Josh?
I thought you were going to ask if I had thick nuts. I swear to God, I thought you were going to say if I had thick nuts.
Thick nuts? No, because I think Chase is probably going to bring it. Like pretty brutally, he's going to bring it.
Will we be able to stay on the air for that long? That's the question.
What'd you say?
Will we be able to stay on the air for the whole 10 minutes?
So, are you, Josh? Do you have thick skin? Are you going to be able to handle a roast, or do we?
No, I mean, I have pretty bad anxiety and depression, so that's good. That'll kick right in. So that's
God.
Now he's saying brutal but respectful. I will be completely civil.
Brutal but respectful.
I've got dogs in here.
Rob will be joining us, and he says he'll be completely civil.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, neither one of these teams right now, Ray, look like they're interested. Like, there's just a lot of just slow play. Only 3 shots on goal for the Lightning, even with the power play, and just 1 for Dallas. Like, okay, I mean,
there's been a lot of pace. So I thought early on there was a lot of pace and like guys going wide and stuff like that. It's been, I think it's been okay. The power play kind of slowed it down a little bit there. Tampa really didn't get much. Dallas had a good forecheck, kept them hemmed in. So
right,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, got a call there. Yeah.
Is that Volkov that drew a penalty, or is he sitting down? It looks like he drew it.
God, did he lose an edge, or did he actually? I think the stick got in there, but he was flying too. Yeah, he got him in the back. Yeah. Good call.
Oof, that's a big hit. Corey Perry put on surgery.
Oh, God.
Yeah, both teams are cautious. I'm guessing you're talking about the teams playing right now. I'll get a link out for everybody else here for the second period.
And then Sergachev tried to trip him. Huh.
Yeah. So there is a power play coming then for the Lightning. Is that right?
I believe so. We got a trip on Klingberg.
There it is. See if the Lightning can find a way to get a couple of more shots on net than they already have. Another power play to the Bolts, and let's see if they could set it up.
Yeah, Byrne was saying a good hustle by Volkov, lazy penalty by, but I don't think that was a lazy penalty. I think he's trying to get a stick on the puck, and the puck's there. You either reach around or reach through, and
reach around.
Yeah, so
I heard you like that.
Reach around and find your nuts, buddy. It's okay. It's on the table. There you go. See, look, you reach around.
Oh, the goal! I just saw it.
Braden Point reached around. There you go.
Tampa Bay Lightning draw first blood, 7:37 left here in the first period, and Braden Point scores on the power play. Let's take a look at this again. Just a great play. See, that's what happens when you put the puck on net. Look for a rebound. And then he ended up getting his own rebound and beating, looked like he beat Janmark to the puck in front and Sekera had a very lazy play there on his part, but
And the other defenseman did too. And it's a bad rebound. I mean, it's a good follow up, but that's horrible in the NHL.
yep,
That's
just
horrible.
right in the chest, and he came right back down. I
And-
always wonder why there's not. Go ahead.
Sorry, there's 3 green shirts. It's horrible in the Cup final. That's
Yeah.
horrible in the preseason, man.
Yeah. Always wonder why there's not more shots like that more rebounds like that, because these chest protectors that the goalies wear now, it's like they're wearing just a big foam. Oh, there's they're showing the scene outside of Amalie Arena right now. It's about
Really?
right. Yeah, I mean, there's a large congregation of people. Most look like they're not wearing masks. It's Florida, Josh. Welcome to Florida. It's open.
You guys
Yeah, that's right. You guys are all open now. So
everything's open, right? So
Yeah, open for business. All
good
right.
luck. Good luck with the COVID.
No thanks. We'll be staying home. I'll definitely be staying home. Actually, we went to and Josh, I had mentioned that we may that a road trip towards the DC area might be in the cards. A road trip to the Dallas area might be in the cards. We want to go to we went to Andretti Thrill Park, I think they call it. I forget what they call it exactly. Elise can put it up in the comments. But it's an indoor go-kart and arcade, and we were there. It was fairly crowded. We were when I sent you the emoji of the tie, Josh, I was actually watched the end of the Eagles game. Awful.
Mhm.
For someone who has done so much complaining about some of the rules of hockey. And I think at one point you said,
Don't get me started on the NFL overtime rules. My girlfriend did not want to hear me talking about this for 4 hours after that game on yesterday. I was so angry. So angry, not only at the whole game itself.
I got something to do too.
I was so angry at Doug Peterson's decision to punt it instead of just trying to kick the longest field goal in NFL history. What are you going to lose? There was 19 seconds left. Who cares? They're gonna lose it, Pennsylvania. Oh. 2018 seems like an awful long time from now.
At least you got it.
Oh.
At least you got it.
This is what the Nets are going to feel like in a couple of years. And I'm not being an asshole about this. Like, I'm literally being honest here. This is what it feels like. The Nats window has closed. They won it when they were supposed to win it. It's going to be another 10 to 20 years before they win another World Series.
I don't think their window closed, but I don't think Brian wants to hear about baseball either, so it's all right. So.
I'm just talking sports. Sports talking jams.
After tonight.
Good radio voice.
See, that's a good idea. Sports talk and jams. So you got to find a way to integrate sports talk with some killer rock songs or rap songs, or just maybe any kind of
rap rock songs, which could be a cool mashup.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Josh. Oh no, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying hello to Brightpack, who's joining us on the YouTube channel. Do me a favor.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Thank you. If you're looking for the game, we can't stream it on the stream, but we are watching it on our televisions.
I could turn my camera a little bit if you want.
No, I mean I can share it off of the Xfinity app or something.
Or some other website.
Or any other website that I could think of, but I'm not going to go. We've done this 59 days and we haven't broken the rules. We got taken down on YouTube because I showed another YouTube video, but yeah, scratch and sniff. Josh knows all about scratch.
Scratch and sniff. I know all about it.
Yep. So
by the way, yeah, there's Pee Wee. That was my girlfriend and I and him from last year.
You must be all kinds of pumped that I'm doing.
You like my t-shirt there?
Shh. I'm listening to reason.
And she has the I know you are, but what am I?
I love that.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? Infinity. No.
Knitting.
Brightpack.
Knitting.
Oh, I don't want to get kicked.
Here, I'll give that person a here. Fine. He'll subscribe. All right, ready? Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. You get a commercial. I did it.
Truly
Smash that subscribe button, brother.
Hit that subscribe
There it is.
and smash that like button.
Smash that like button. That's right.
Oh man.
I turned my camera. Brightpack.
All right.
PayPal.me/Josh M Radio.
Rock and Jock Radio. That'd be a good name for that.
MTV may have a problem with that.
Yeah, just play Jock Rock and Jock Jams for 2 hours.
Jock Rock.
Jock James came
Are we going to play Gary Glitter for 4 hours?
Thanks, Bright Pack. Appreciate you, man. Hang out with us just for 5 minutes. No, we can't do it for. Well, see, now I don't. Well, no, I can't, man. We can't. We can't. We haven't. 59 days we've been doing these streams. 50.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's all you get.
Oh, okay. The game's back.
I can't show the game. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Petey, you're close. It is a Pee-wee movie. What, you know this line? I say this line all the time. When I first met Elise, I was eating egg salad, and I said, egg salad, my favorite. And then from Big Top Pee-wee, of course.
Yeah, I didn't like Big Top Pee-wee. I also didn't like Pee-wee's Big Vacation, that newer one.
Netflix one?
The Netflix. I didn't like it. Although Joe Manganiello was funny.
I only watched it once when it first came out. I probably need to watch it again to We're not playing Gary Glitter for 4 hours anyway.
Yeah, he sure did play for 4 hours.
Jay is still celebrating the departure of Mark Stahl.
Marge sent you.
All across the world are excited that Mark Stahl's off the team. I saw an interesting stat: 999 games he played for the New York Rangers. Couldn't even give him that 1,000th game.
By the way, on my TV, 339 on my I just saw Eagles and 49ers Sunday at 7 p.m. And on my computer, I'm like 40 seconds behind on the computer. My TV is very, very up to.
Well, before we do a cake check-in with Ron, I just want to count it down: 345, 44, 43, 42, 41, 340 here.
I'm about second
first. Qdoban has it covered up, 339, and there.
Qdoban. Oh, I love that place. I eat there all the time.
Do you guys have Qdoba?
We do have Qdoba. There's one right across the street from the radio station.
So with the Solar Bears do a promotion with Qdoba. If you get 35 shots on goal, you get buy one, get one free burritos the next day, which is like an awesome deal. So everybody ask for a big lane, because there's like these kids, they're, like the guys who play on the team, they're young guys and they don't make a ton of money, and they're piecing it together to keep the hockey dream going. And so from what I understand, the Qdoba, like the day after a Solar Bears get 35 shots on goal, they all pack into Qdoba and just load up on buy one get one free burritos. And I have to say, we do the same thing.
That's
I love
funny.
it. Oh!
Dickinson almost kicked it in.
I saw that. What kind of cake you got there?
So this was really good. Corinne made it's like a cinnamon. It's almost like a snickerdoodle with a I forget the icing. It's not cream cheese. It's but it's really good. It's got cinnamon in it.
Ron, did you say icing?
Oh God. Bright Pack, we are on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network.
No, on the cake, buddy. On the cake.
Hockey Now.
Frosting. Sorry.
As you well know, Bright Pack, that's a little bit better of a quality, and you get it about 8-10 seconds sooner than you would on one of the other channels.
It's almost like a snickerdoodle, and it's all from scratch. He baked it from scratch, so it's really good.
Looks very good.
Brian, is for Elise. Here's my icing. I guess she likes that. Your wife likes my icing. That's not what I was intending to say. In fairness, she did send me a message the other day saying that she got the icing.
So she loves that icing, but she never buys that icing. She doesn't get the confetti one. Well, no, she did get the confetti one last time.
It's not confetti. It's rainbow chip.
I'm trying to find a way to be a jerk about it and complain, but I don't want to. Here, actually, I'll do it right here. Twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. There you go. And that'll go out to all of the channels. It goes to the YouTube and the Twitch and the Facebook.
Here's the thing. Nobody in Baltimore is watching this game, so that's why it doesn't matter.
I agree. Probably not.
Nobody is watching the hockey game in Baltimore?
Not Baltimore, nope.
Do you think they would have pulled it if the Caps were in it?
That's a good question. Although technically the Caps used to play in Baltimore, like briefly, and they played some exhibition games at the Baltimore Arena.
Sounds
I don't know. Ron, do you think they would pull it here in Baltimore if it was the Caps?
I don't think the Caps ever played. They played preseason up there, but they never played regular up there.
I thought they played a couple of regular season games like years ago, like back
That
in
might
the
be on the
70s. I'm saying.
Yeah. I think. Well, here's the deal: when the Caps won the Cup, it was Baltimore, it was DC, it was Virginia, it was Eastern Shore, it was everywhere. You know. So.
Yeah, Brian. This area was electric during that run for the Caps. Electric.
I'm sure.
Well,
It was awesome. It was awesome.
and forget about the Caps. It was just like we hadn't had anything since like what 91. I mean, we had.
Yeah.
Then you say that, and you talk about the football team, but at the time the Redskins, so you can say that because that's who won the Super Bowl. But then if you say that, then the DC United fan are like, well, we won like 4 MLS Cups. And I'm like, Sergachev's not happy after that hit, folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was just one of those deals where, man, the whole place, like Josh said, it was just whether or not you're a Caps fan or not, man, it was infectious here.
Oh, I'm sure it was incredible. I'm sure
it was the energy in this area, and especially for me working with Elliot on DC 101 because he's the biggest Caps fan there is.
Yeah,
and I mean that next morning, tears were flowing in that hallway. It was awesome.
I'll bet it was really exciting.
It was really
Did you ever play my crying video from like day 22 that Aaron was trying to get you to play?
I don't know if I ever got it or not. I don't know.
I don't know if you ever played it. Now I just reminded Aaron of it, so that's not good, but it's all good. So
it's not good, but it's all good.
Why did I shot myself in the foot there?
Got 2:30 left here in the first period. 11 shots on goal for the Lightning. Just nothing doing for the Stars right now. But
dose.
So you'd say the Stars are not aligned?
Not right this second. They need a realignment in the second period.
Josh, you're getting a penalty for 2 minutes for bad jokes.
That was pretty funny.
2 minutes for bad jokes at 14:55 of the first period.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're in the box, buddy, so you don't have your little soundboard. Yeah, take that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Actually, Josh, my kid was just playing the Switch here. She was playing WWE Battlegrounds. I mean,
I'm going to get that next Tuesday. I'm getting it for my birthday.
The Twitch or Battlegrounds?
Well, Battlegrounds, but I think I'm getting it for PS4.
I know what I wanted to ask you. You didn't do a watch party for WWF last night, did you? WWE, whatever they call it.
First of all, it's WWE. So if you say WWF again, we're done.
That's what we're talking about.
Talking about animals.
Yeah, we're talking about animals.
Second of all, I was in the Thunderdome for 20 minutes and they kicked me out because of technical issues. That was a glorious day in the hallways of iHeartRadio, Washington, D.C.
What the hell were you thinking? This poor thing. Can't believe you see I would not get that close I will look at it, but I will not get a picture taken with it until the Rangers not until the Rangers win. Victor Hedman. Dallas gets a power play here with 1:24 left in the first period. So if they do not score before the end of the period, they'll carry 36 seconds of a power play into the second. Let's see. I got 1:24 here, and the puck is down. 23, 22, 21, 1:20 left here.
Oh, my God. My stream is like a second behind yours. I can't sync up to you.
Oh.
Nope.
I haven't wanted to be a jerk about it, but I always had in the back of my mind, like, Brian, if the whole sync thing doesn't work, just tell everybody it doesn't matter where you are, as long as I'm ahead of everybody else. But I don't want it to be like that. I want us all to enjoy it together.
I can't sync up my TV over here because it's live TV. It's it's over the air. I'm using one of those newfangled antennas.
Oh, very nice.
By the way,
I bet that picture.
Your assessment of the World Series last year on Fox looked good, but Fox only broadcast in 720p, so you're still not getting your full HD experience.
I don't care what they broadcast, and I saw the freaking ball fly over the fence enough when we won, so it doesn't really matter what it looked like.
Did you see the fat guy on top of the dugout too?
Is that you?
What's that? No. There was a guy after the Nationals won It was raining.
Yeah, no
It
shit.
was raining here in DC.
Oh, yeah.
And when the Nats won, he got up out of his seat, hopped on top of the Nationals dugout, took his shirt off, and basically did a slip and slide on top of the Nats dugout.
Oh my God!
End of the period.
What is Brother Bernie saying here? Huge power play interference on Hedman. Ass clown Facebook gets 10-minute game misconduct. So is it a 10-minute game for being absolute garbage? All right.
Something happened to Facebook. Yeah.
Here, if you'd like to see the video real quick, I'll share it.
All right, real quick.
This is good. And this was the watch party.
Yeah, this was at Nationals Park during their watch party.
I remember this. Look at fired up, dude. Look at him. Tears it.
I love this guy. I love that guy.
And he almost fell off. Did you see like his third step? Watch it. Watch him. He almost kills himself. He's down there are steps and concrete and seats. I mean, he would have jacked himself up, dude. Right? Yeah. It was bad.
Oh,
it was great, but it was bad.
When they won? That was the last out?
That was right when they won. That was the last out. That was when they won.
You heard the announcer go 3-2, and that's Hudson's pitch. And then, he just...
And you see the ribbon behind it change to World Series champions. It's a really cool shot.
That dude just...
What are they not allowing you to say? I don't have a check. I'm actually
Ron, get your family in check. Come on, buddy.
I want to get this. If there's something that's not right, let me look at the setting.
20 minutes away, so I don't know what's going on. So
on the camera.
I know you are, but what am I?
Infinity. No.
Yeah.
I don't know, Brother Burn. Let's take a look at it.
Dude, Tim, if that guy slid farther, Tim, I mean, it would have been like bowling. He would have wiped out like 4 people. It would have been like just pretty fun to watch, though.
Ray, we were recording kind of a instructional video for the skills tournament that we're doing this weekend. That's why Jeff called you last week to see if your boy was around to be able to come down and gear up and go through the different events for us to film. But we had Megan jumped in and Rhino jumped in. So, and Ning too.
And Ning on skates.
Ning on skates. I just don't have any. I don't have any. Walk it over, Bucks pun.
The stars at night are big and bright. Big in the heart of Texas.
And knitting. Knitting. Exhibit F.
There's no basement at the Alamo. There we go.
Is this something you could share with the rest of us, Amazing Larry? I mean, we could do this for the whole intermission, or I could find something to eat so my headache goes away. So I'm going to do that.
May I suggest?
Yeah, it's like missing the Subway.
Yeah, but you ate icing. What else did you eat? Just icing for dinner?
No, I had pizza when I was talking to you earlier.
That's right, you did.
Or what kind of pizza? Sorry,
it was Whole Foods.
Okay.
The 365 brand, $3.99, and the size looks like almost like a personal pan pizza, but it's a little bit bigger, and you cook it at 400 degrees for 16 minutes. It's perfect. It's better than any other thin crust frozen, supermarket pizza I've ever had.
Gotcha.
So shout out to Whole Foods.
No munchies yet, Ray. I'm just gonna have some actual dinner. Munchies come later on tonight.
Brian, I'll send you a picture of my dinner so you can eat your own.
Feel that?
I'll you in the third so we can see the end of this.
All right. Well, both of you guys, I'm going to throw the stats up. There's the stats. Still not sure if this is the best move for me. Like, we've got a nice solid following. Everyone's watching. And then I'm like, everybody go away. We'll come back. But we are going to come back here after intermission. So, Josh.
Well, you got to eat, man.
You got to eat. You got to eat. Checker.
You got to. I mean,
got to eat. That's a lot to ask for a big Wayne.
Dallas needs to shoot the puck. That's what Dallas needs to do. So Brian needs to eat. Dallas needs to shoot, and we'll have a better game.
Now I definitely want some big Wang in my life. So that's our first intermission highlight show and roundup. And we'll be back for Ron, Josh, I'll see you guys in a second. I'll throw the link out to a couple other guys. We'll fill the room and we'll continue to watch together. So I'll talk to you guys in just a couple minutes. And for the rest of you, don't forget Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at Hockey Now Net, twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. Andrew?
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
I and we will be back here for the second period. It's game 6 of the Stanley Cup final. If it's not tonight, someone is gonna own this by Wednesday. We'll find out who. Second period coming up. Hockey Now Network watching together. Hang on. Should be about ready to get back to Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, the site of the Stanley Cup Finals, one of the two NHL bubbles. Of course, we had Scotiabank Arena in Toronto for the qualifying rounds, qualifying in round robins in the first and second rounds of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Everything since then has been in Edmonton. And that's where we are tonight. Tampa Bay Lightning have a 1-0 lead. Who's that? I get some weird friend requests sometimes. Nothing bad. It's just people I don't know. And it's like, I don't know you, dude. I don't know you. Dude, Brightpack killed it, man. Hell yeah. Follow us on the YouTube and the Twitch. Big up Brightpack. I'll be giving you a follow back. Follow back, youngin'. Ooh, ooh. Reminds me of one of my favorite TikTok chefs. It's he's an Asian food chef. I'm just opening myself up to big Wayne jokes, aren't I? Ooh. Who's ready for the second period? I am. Dallas starting on the power play. Come on, where's the... I keep getting too carried away with my build-up. Sil, good to see you, man. I'll get that link out to you in just a minute. Puck's getting ready to go down, and... Come on, Wes. Drop the friggin' puck. Oh, that was a big build-up. Ron, you see that?
Did he drop the puck?
Yeah, finally, Wes McCauley dropped the puck. Finally.
What time you at? Let's sync everybody up.
I got 1942, 41,
Ah!
1939, 38, 37, 36, 35, 1934, 33, 32, 31, 1930 on the clock. We're synced up and watching together. Dallas is still on the power play, and they're trying to get themselves set up. Fresh out of the box, though, Victor Hedman. Oh,
Ooh.
just out of the reach of Barclay Goodrow, and Hedman got caught on the wrong side.
It came back.
There. Incredible.
There we go.
Incredible. All right, let me get the link up. Copy.
Burn can type again, so he was able to type in something for you in the comments. Thanks.
Yeah, what happened there? I have no idea what happened there.
Yours worked for him, so that's all right.
There's that. I'll get it over to Tim. Where's Josh at? Josh just leaves me.
Brian, I haven't left you in like 50 plus days, buddy.
I know you have. Well, you weren't with us the other night. Like Saturday night, you weren't here, and I was like, I hope I didn't upset Ron because we did the Solar Bears show last night, and
I was so pissed, dude. I couldn't even go to work. I didn't eat. No, it was funny. So I sat down on the couch. And I'll probably get on second period like I normally do. And then like my wife and I started watching together. It was kind of nice. We watched the game together, and it's like, and then I couldn't get up off the couch, so I was like, I'll just send messages to Brian. I made sure my Twitch was on, so it got the numbers up, and
Thank you.
I listened to the guys, and I was like, yeah, the game's over. I'll let them know, make sure I'm still alive. So there you go. So that's all right.
Who's the guy in the black and white on your screen? Is that Ron you're talking about? What are you wearing there, Ron?
Oh, this is one of my old roller hockey jerseys. You like the we were the Sting.
Oh,
We designed the logo, and we even put wheels on the B. Now, one thing guys after a while did make fun of was where the stinger was. So it was kind of
It's a big wang.
no, but we're sponsored by my buddy's shop. So there you go. He did up the jerseys, a little concrete pond.
gosh.
Get it? Frozen pond, concrete pond, roller. What?
Yeah. Burn, they wouldn't let you put the word damn on the comments? I don't have any restrictions there.
That's pretty weak.
Well, maybe you hit a limit after like 60 days. Like you hit like a limit of dams and whatever else you type. So it depends on what.
Dams and wangs. I have a finite number of dams and wangs before I start getting flagged.
If we're gonna do that, Tim, then I gotta do that because I thank you for the follow today. By the way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right.
Expect a lot of hot soccer talk. So,
Brian, we both thought you sucked. Just say thanks, Brian. This I'm not. I don't know how long I'll have. This is my old goalie jersey, so it's got plenty of room to catch.
Stinging wang. Oh my god.
Stinging wang. There you go. Everybody needs to.
All right.
What do you mean new garbage Facebook, Bernie? Facebook has always been garbage.
Stupid new garbage Facebook.
I mean, the layout now worse, but you know, it's still garbage. It's always been.
I am let's see who we got here. We've got kosher matzo ball.
And he seemed shocked about it. That's the best part.
oh, what happened?
Happy Yom Kippur there. Another time. I got 1652, 51, 1650.
Hey,
40
you have
ahead of
How
it?
did he get ahead of me?
you half Gentile fake Jew. You don't say Happy Yom Kippur, dummy.
It's something Tova.
It's a sad holiday. It's
I
a
know,
remembrance of the dead.
I know.
What are you at now?
Rosh Hashanah is the new year, and that you
Rosh
say
Hashanah
happy.
is the new year, right?
That you say
Take it from
I know
this.
where we're at. Look at the Jewish calendar. So that's where we're at right now.
Take it from this tattooed fake Jew.
Wang.
Does Josh have any tattoos? I don't know where Josh is.
Where's my boyfriend, Josh?
There you go. See, Ray,
That's for Rosh Hashanah.
Ray is a fellow tribe member, so he'll keep me in line with my kosherness.
Hey, he could take the roast. First of all, you can't survive in radio without having the thickest skin of any industry out there.
Sure.
So he can.
Yeah. I'm really very excited to hear your jokes.
Oh, you should be.
And that, of course, will be I don't say Happy Memorial Day. I don't say Happy Veterans Day. I don't say happy any of those things.
Right.
Hey, we actually have a lot of Jews here in the room. Bill's here, and Ray's here, and Josh is somewhere to be found, and I'm a halfer.
Right.
Josh is in his pantry getting more icing.
Tim's probably eaten at 2J's before, so, like, you know, we're all there.
That's true.
At Uncle Ben's
What's that?
or Ben's Kosher Deli. Hey, Brian.
Yeah. Oh, Ben's is great.
Brian, I have never put this much effort into anything. I don't think.
Anything?
Yeah, I like it's other than work. You know, like I don't think I put this much effort aside from work to anything than writing these jokes for this roast.
Wow.
Like I sat down on my computer and actually thought about it.
I'm very excited for this now. I mean, when you told me you were going to do that, I was like, all right. And then when you sped through them, I was like, all right. I hope he feels the same way about them in a week. And sure enough, you do. And it's a week and a day away.
I'm counting down minutes
from the NHL draft party where the New York Rangers own the rights to the #1 overall pick and the rights to draft Alexei Lafreniere,
which doesn't automatically guarantee a cup.
Who's saying that? I'm just saying they have the rights to draft number
Dude,
one.
you think this is like the next coming of Jesus?
Exactly. He's
Oh, no, the ping pong ball was not the player. The ping pong.
Yes, the ping pong ball is the Jesus.
you're
The
setting yourself up for a huge disappointment.
let's see. Breaking news.
Wow.
Josh has been seriously silenced by the power of a whole jar of rainbow chip frosting.
Actually,
That's possible.
speaking
Yeah.
of real breaking news,
Oh no.
SpaceX's next launch of astronauts, 2:00 in the morning on the 31st of October.
2
Yes.
o'clock in the morning.
Correct. Yep.
That's a crappy window. I should call somebody. Maybe I can fix that.
Give Elon a buzz over there. I'm actually disappointed that Josh is not here because
No.
I was trying to scavenge your. What is it? Is that your pup there, Darren?
She's so fucking annoying.
I was trying to scrounge up some food here in the house, and I had some cheese and crackers. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to go on the Josh diet. So I grabbed the jar of Trader Joe's cookie and cocoa swirl. So I'll be eating this with a spoon in just a little while.
Doesn't seem bad.
Live on the stream. It doesn't seem bad, but 1 tablespoon of it is 90 calories.
How much icing do you think you could eat before you'd have diarrhea?
Well, that's Josh's problem right now.
That's Josh's problem.
There you go.
Josh is live in the bowl.
That might be Josh's. Josh was begging for the link. He was jumping for it, and now he's just probably somewhere.
Yeah, really. No, I honestly, as silly as it sounds, I could not. And we have a jar. We have a container of icing, frosting in the cupboard. And in the past, I would just go to it with and eat it by the spoonful, no questions. But now it's too much for me to eat. But I do like spreading
Big
it
wing sometimes.
What's that? Big.
What do you like spreading?
I like spreading the frosting on a graham cracker and making like a sandwich with that. And then maybe some Nutella. I think one night I was so medicated one night. Sorry, Mom. I was so medicated one night that I took 1 graham cracker and put Nutella on that, and then I put vanilla frosting on the other graham cracker and made a sandwich. And of course, all of the things, the spreads squoze right out of there and made a mess. And we found that mess the next morning. That's what the hell I was doing.
Nice. That sounds like fun.
It is funny. Let's see. Ray, you're hungry.
I'm way ahead. I need to sync up.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Did you see something?
Uh-oh.
We're at 13, 15. 13, 15.
I'm on a TV timeout.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 13 minutes on the clock.
Oh, turnover.
Is that a Blake Coleman goal? Blake
one-timer.
Coleman. Blake Coleman came over from the New Jersey Devils on the trade deadline. One of the kinds of players I said the Lightning needed to win a Stanley Cup. He's got himself a goal in Game 6. He's got himself a goal here. Great pass from Paquette. And still he almost shot it into Kudobin.
You always see that. It's like the goalie's so close. Yeah, but you shot it back in the middle.
Hey, everybody, just do me a favor, everybody. Understand that when you say, "Oh, I'm ahead of you guys," that usually is a tip-off that something just happened. the other night, I love Jay. I love when he comes on. But the other night, Jay clearly saw what happened before all of us. So, no, he didn't tell us something happened. He just told us to make sure you're watching.
Yeah, it was a pretty good giveaway. So
Make sure.
The good thing for me is I was way ahead. So that's the reason why I was typing. I was about a minute ahead, so I saw it before he said it. So
what are you at right now?
I got 12, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18.
For all you know, though, for all you know, it could have been a power play, though. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm behind you and can't catch up.
Yeah, I'm about 3 seconds back too, but that's That's unusual. YouTube TV must be doing pretty good for you tonight.
Yeah, I think my what's going on there? Why did he what's Qdobin doing? What's going on here on the play? Any of you guys got volume on?
I'm not sure what happened. I'm listening. Hang on.
McDonough's wondering.
Power play?
I don't know what's going on. It looked like Qdobin was leaving the crease, and then he didn't.
They're saying Hudobin raced back because he wasn't sure who the power play was on. So he had left the net, and then he threw crap, and he came back and got the puck, I guess. So
That was a power play.
That was a high hit from McDonough. And let's see.
And a commercial.
Oh, see if they give him a penalty.
I'm gonna switch to my computer. The sound is better. I'll be right back.
All right. So hey, Brian. So we got a jersey on for Byrne now. So he'll like this one. Hang on.
Ooh, it's a Peter Bondra. Nice.
Bonsai.
Yeah.
I know that cap's number 12. I know who that is.
That's a number that should eventually be hanging in the rafters at Cap One. What do you think, Ron?
They said they weren't gonna hang any jerseys up until they won a cup. So they've done that now. So.
Right.
So, I mean, we've got Ivan LeBray up. I mean, and then we got Langway. Langway deserved it.
Yep.
And then Dale Hunter deserved it if you're a Caps fan, not if you're a Turgeon fan.
Anybody else? Yeah.
So, but I mean, for what Hunter did for the team, what Langway did for the team, to move the franchise forward, it made sense. Who else do we got up there? We got Gartner. I thought Gartner's a good one.
That's it. The four of them.
Yeah. And then LeBray. Yeah. I mean, he was a early pioneer, I guess. At least
was a founder. Yeah.
I agree. I think 7 should be up there as a founder, as early on. Like you said, that's the only old one that's going to be up there.
Brother Brent says 12 and 37 up, 7 down. So 12 is Bondra, 37 is Kolzig.
Yeah.
Yep. They should both be up there. And obviously 8 will be up there. Probably
8's going to hang. Maybe 19. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not, but
8 will be up there. And you know what? I wouldn't put it past. I mean, do you put 70 up there? I mean, he's tied for the single season win mark. He's got big numbers in the playoffs. He won a cup.
I want to make sure we get this out of the way because it was a Ryan McDonough penalty. 2 minutes for interference here, and Dallas, they've got to come back sometime, or they're going to have to start coming back sometime. So this could be the moment for the Stars to get themselves on track here. Let me just get everybody a time, and then I'll throw it back to you, Ron. I got 11:56, 55, 54, 3, 2, 1, 11:50, 49, 48, 47, 11:45. Darren, I can't do that. Can't put that name up there. Come on, my mom's watching, dude.
Not. It has to do with the game. I'm sitting here in suspense.
That's for overtime. That's not second period when Dallas hasn't shown up yet. I mean, this is.
Oh my God, Jim Carrey. Should Jim Carrey's number be up in the rafters there?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I think Holtby maybe, but that's no. I don't think anybody else is going to wear 70 either here. So
hold on,
net detective.
Jim Carrey. The Capitals had a goaltender who's
I realized that after.
Yeah, I was just making. I was like, I got to make sure that. Listen, I'm not. It's the same when Rob comes in, Craverlicious. Like, I am not going to be one that will make fun of anybody for not knowing something. I will always make sure that I'm sharing it and teaching it. I'm never going to make fun of you. But I just wanted to make sure you knew that it wasn't.
Then it dawned on me, like, hey, my name's Tim Allen. There could be other Jim Carreys as well. So
there was a Tim Allen. There was a Tim Allen in West Palm Beach radio.
Was there?
Yeah.
I should steal his identity.
Sil and Pete. I sent I haven't sent the link over yet. I just saw your message, Pete. I'll get it to you here. We'll see how the period goes. Maybe we'll just throw everybody up for the third period and just have the organized chaos there. I'm loving seeing the size of the viewership right now, though. So that is part of my motif.
Well, I mean, the first couple games.
How did that not go?
Are they calling interference on Perry? I mean, he was playing the puck.
What is Sergachev is super amped up. I'll tell you what, man. That kid's really coming into his own. I like the way he plays the game.
I think
they're going to call goalie interference on Perry for backing his ass into.
Penalty call. That's what he's fired up about.
Oh yeah, they're going to get him for that.
They're going to back his ass into Vazzy.
Man, he's still out.
Touched him.
Man,
Shut up. He barely touched him.
Come
No,
on.
he touched him. No, he definitely hit him. but
That's terrible.
That was a dive. Come on.
They back that ass up.
I've seen that called as incidental, and they just pull the face-off out. I mean, that's
He
But
didn't even lean. He didn't even lean into it.
yeah.
Put the penalty away. He still made a save. He still made the save. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He still
That's why
made
there should be no penalty.
Ah,
That's
With
why
the
there should be no
skate.
penalty.
Oh, it's
Because
kind
he
of
made
like the the penalty shot hook, but you get a good shot off. There you go.
right. Oh my God, what a save.
That was a great save.
We got 10:32, 31, 10:30 here, 4-on-4. Second period, Lightning have a 2-0 lead. They win, and they win. They
You think
win
the refs are just tired and they want to go home?
No, not Wes McCauley. Wes McCauley would go and spend 2 months in Antarctica calling hockey games if he could.
He'll go to Mystery Alaska.
Right? There you go. I'm a big fan.
Skate the river.
No, Brother Byrne, no embellishment, really?
I thought he was a little he was a little floppy there. He looked like he got shot, and he could have been on the Edmonton sidewalk up there a little bit.
Backed right into his face.
Yeah, but Vasilevsky's not. He doesn't weigh like 60 pounds either, and he's got the gear on. Yeah.
I'm like Ric Flair.
Woo!
Woo-hoo. Sorry, Sil. I know that hearing about Sergachev's a sore spot, but see, I'm thinking a lot about today. I'm totally okay if Ryan McDonough wins the Stanley Cup tonight. I'm totally okay if Shattenkirk gets it. I guess more McDonough than the other, but like imagine I'm not laughing at your misery, Sil. I'm really not. I swear. So now the power play goes to the Tampa Bay Lightning for 1 minute and 15 seconds.
That's another reason why I wanted to get on here tonight, because I just had a feeling this morning, all that stuff I was saying about the game is like I don't see this one getting past 6. And if Tampa gets a third one with 9 minutes left, it's gonna be tough.
Most dangerous lead in hockey.
But what you've seen so far, are you going to tell me Dallas is going to get 3? I mean, I'm not buying it.
I think Vazzy's locked in. That's safe.
He's locked in on what, 10 shots? I mean,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got 25 shots or 80 shots coming at you or 10 shots. If you make the save, that save, again, take the penalty out of the equation. He got interfered with, and he still kept the puck out of the net.
No, it was a great save. I mean, it just I think maybe Dallas might have run the tank a little thin in that double overtime game, trying to keep it alive. So
yeah,
it's the playoffs. Anything can happen.
We'll have to wait and see, right?
Plays out.
That's it. That's what we do. We have to. Where is it?
Well, that should be Tim. That should be Tim's new one. Tim, you need to make a funny face. It's the playoffs. Anything can happen. It can. Anything can.
Let's.
Come on, Brian could put him back to back. I mean, we got a thing here. Come on, Tim. Come on.
What I was saying something before about I wasn't laughing at Sil's misery. I'm really not, I promise. But imagine being a Canadiens fan, and tonight Ryan McDonough, whom you traded for Scott Gomez, and Mikhail Sergachev, who you traded both when they were young, traded Mikhail Sergachev for Jonathan Drouin, and both of the players are Sergachev and McDonough are about 28 minutes away from winning the Stanley Cup.
Well, I think you just rubbed the salt in the wounds. There you go. That's it. I was wrong too. I saw it pop up there, and Byrne put it up there. Sorry, he doesn't have 10 saves tonight. He only has 7.
He only has 7,
which is ridiculous. I mean, and you say that. I mean, trust me, everybody's playing hard. It's not easy to get shots. I get it, but at this point, Dallas needs to get the puck in the zone, drive the net, make more contact. If you have to take a penalty, but you have to make it hard on them. And it's just like right now, minus that one save and maybe one other, I can't remember, but it's been kind of a rocking chair night. I mean, he's got to make the saves he has, but
Hey, listen, like Ray is saying, sometimes it's harder sometimes to deal with a low number of shots. It's hard to keep the focus, get your rhythm, etc. You see more shots. I mean, look at some of the most epic games in history were very, very high shooting affairs. They could have easily been low shooting, but that's why their goalies are so important in those moments, and they sometimes are just locked in there.
When I played, I hated low shot nights, especially the first period. I mean, at least if I got a few shots early in the first, I was okay, even if it slowed down. But man, you need. I was the type. I needed I'd start playing the puck and wandering around, and I'm like, it drove me crazy. So
Rob, that would be UMBC.
UMBC,
Maryland, Baltimore County.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Lightning they've been waiting for this moment. I mean, and listen, they don't have the moment yet. Let's not give them the cup yet. You know, Dallas was able to come back and make it interesting late, and then you get into overtime, and then you're able to get a goal and squeak it out. That's
look at them throw it at the net. There you go. Drive the net, throw it at the net. Drive the net, throw it at the net.
But
Well, that's how they got the late goals from Pavelski and Perry were because they parked their ass in front of the net.
Yep. They said in the last game, in Game 5, 4 of the 5 goals were scored in the blue paint by both teams.
Yeah.
Like within 3 feet of the blue paint or in the blue paint.
Yep. Coming up on 6 minutes left here on the clock. 59, 58, 57. Braden Point takes the zone. Feel like he has something on his stick right now. Something up his sleeve. Victor Head. No.
Dude.
I'm not wild about how Qdobin's playing the puck tonight. He's very erratic. He's coming out of the net an awful lot, it looks, at least to me.
He's like Ron with low shot totals. All right.
Let's see. Where did Josh didn't come back? What the hell? I'm going to give him some
too much icing, man. Too much icing. I'm telling you.
Too much icing. I'm gonna message him right now.
I bet the girlfriend called.
That's probably it, but I'm gonna still bust the chops. The guys are speculating,
or that
you ate. Actually, I'm actually writing this. The guys are speculating that you ate. Hold on, I gotta fix this. 8-2. Actually, it's Darren who is speculating that the icing you ate is currently attacking your bowels.
Are you dropping a deuce?
Or like Pete said, he's watching Raw. Oh, yeah.
There it is. The guys are speculating that you ate 2. Actually, it's Darren who's speculating that the icing you ate is currently attacking your bowels. That's funny. I write funny stuff.
It might have been the chips. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Betty Crocker online won't stop eating the entire can of rainbow chip. Nice.
Well, I was going to wait for him to come back before and it'd be the icing bros, but I'm going right to this jar of cookies. And they're not making this anymore either. Ron, how many freaking wardrobe are you? Do you just think it's the end tonight, so you got to get all your sweaters out that you've been saving?
I've got more over at my storage facility, so I can run over there.
That one.
So,
is that a Pavelski jersey?
No, nobody's on it, but this is the old Coho jersey with the annoying collar.
My wife is
like 2 years, so.
My wife is like a semi San Jose Sharks fan because that's where she grew up.
There it is, the black one. So there you go.
That's a cool one.
Boom, boom.
Josh, boom, boom.
No, save Unity.
That stat that Don Money just threw in there is pretty good.
Underwear on.
Tampa thus far has blocked more shots than Dallas has put on net.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, the Lightning are definitely going back to dictating the pace of play. And that's what stymied a lot of the teams early on, too, is that, you expect the Lightning to play run and gun. But a lot of their success this year came from playing real responsible defense and shutting down the opponent.
We're now 15 minutes into this period, and Dallas has 3 shots on goal in the period.
Unbelievable.
And they had one shot within the first 20 seconds.
Tampa's only got 4, but still.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of game Pete. You'll remember this. We could talk about this in the third when you come on, but reminds me of the Bolts and Rangers games from 2015, where the Bolts shut the Rangers out 2 games in a row practically and played lockdown defense. And I mean, it was a very muddy game. There were very muddy games, not the most exciting games, but you play to win the game, not to play exciting hockey, right?
And think about, we were talking about Tampa. Think how close Tampa's been. In 2016, they made the conference final and lost 4-3 to Pittsburgh. Now, 2017, they missed the playoffs. 2018, they lost in 7 to the Caps. 2019, they
didn't lose to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Pittsburgh beat Ottawa.
No. 2016, Pittsburgh beat Tampa. 2017, Pittsburgh beat Ottawa. So Tampa didn't make the playoffs, and so what I'm going for here is they went 7 games in the conference final in 16. In 2017, they didn't make the playoffs. In 2018, they lost in 7 games in the conference final to the Caps. In 2019, they got knocked out in the first round after having a historic season during the regular season. And now in 2020, they've made their run. I mean, think about it. If you're a Tampa fan, in the last 5 years, you've made 3 conference finals. You were in game 7s. Now, they weren't really in the Caps game 7. I can't remember what the hell happened in the Pittsburgh game 7, but I mean, the Caps basically just beat the crap out of them in game 6 and 7.
6 and 7, yeah.
So, but I mean, the thing is, it's like, just, I mean, they've been so close with like some of these guys, and finally to kind of maybe to break through, it's a pretty cool deal. So
the Penguins Lightning series, that game 7 was a 2-1 game. It was a tight game.
Yeah, and the Caps one was 4-0, and they weren't even in that one. So I think Gord had a chance in the second. That was close, but with the open net. But every other year, an even year, Tampa's been in game 7 of a conference final. So.
And they had then they were in the final in 2015.
And to be honest with you, they might have been in the conference final last year if Hedman wasn't hurt. I mean, they had the great season, and Hedman got dinged with about 6 or 7 games.
That wasn't it at all. Have you listened to the last 59 days? They were missing Blake Coleman and Barclay Goodrow and Pat Maroon. Had nothing to do with Victor Hedman being hurt or not. That had nothing to do. They didn't have anybody. They still didn't have anybody that can go to the net, stand in front of the net, play a physical banger kind of a game. I mean, I'd love to look at the lineup. I'm going to look at, let's see, Tampa Bay Lightning versus Columbus Blue Jackets.
Well, but then how did they make it to the conference final in 16 and 18? That's my question. I think they had a good enough team to make it to the conference final again, and maybe the cup last year.
No, they didn't have the grit. I'm not trying to be an a-hole. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I watched a lot of hockey of that team last year. I was calling for them to go out and get Wayne Simmons at the deadline. That's the player they needed. The player they needed. They didn't have to worry about the defense on the backside because you know what? The reason that they went far is because they had Anton Strawman. They had other defensive pieces there that could play. They had Dan Girardi. They had other guys that were fully capable of playing defense in a defensive role. They had nobody up front that could play a two-way game and play a strong game. And listen, we've watched a lot of Lightning hockey here, Ron. Did you think in the million years that you'd hear Barclay Goodrow, Blake Coleman, and Yanni Gord being the difference makers for the team?
No. I'm not saying
many times.
Who did they lose that had the grid in 18 that got them to game 7? That's my question, I guess.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm trying to
again, man. It's the finals. It's all right.
Let's see. What's this? Oh my God! I didn't realize it was a 7-0 win for Columbus last year. That game. So where are the Rocks?
He's saying the same thing. Who did they lose in 2018, where they went from game 7 with pretty much a similar roster, right? To get knocked down in the first round 2019, when you have a guy like Hedman that plays 30 minutes a game. I mean, we've seen how valuable he's been in this playoff run. So,
let's see. So Callahan was on the team. JT Miller was on the team last year. And look, I mean, so Cernak, Coburn, Girardi, McDonough, Jan Ruda, and Mikhail Sergachev last year were the defensemen in that game 6. So, okay, I'm not taking anything away from Victor Hedman, but Victor Hedman wasn't the problem. Ryan Callahan was the problem. JT Miller was the problem. Who else was in that lineup that was so Sorrell's in the lineup tonight. Gord's in the lineup tonight. Tyler Johnson's in the lineup. Matthew Jones is not in there. Alex Killorn. Did I miss a poster? Alex Killorn's in the lineup. Kucherov, Palat, Paquette, Braden Point, and no Stamkos tonight. But, I mean, the team just didn't – they didn't have – there was no one up front to do it. And
I agree. But in 2018, it's pretty much the same cast of characters that made – they were one game away from the Cup final. So to sit there and say that they wouldn't have gotten out of the first round, yeah, it was a tough matchup, but I don't know. I mean, I think Hedman is such a big part of Tampa.
You say I don't. I love you say I don't know, and then you go, and then you say, and then you have a reason. You have a reason. You say I don't know, but you do know. You said it, and there's a lot of validity to them not having Hedman.
It's my thinking on
them not having Hedman was brutal for them, but them not having it in front because. I would take. Would you rather have? I mean, Yanni Gordon wasn't in the lineup last year. He might even been hurt. What?
Yeah,
what?
You're missing.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Hope he's okay.
That's not good at all. Yeah.
It's just healthy Hedman. They don't get swept. Fine, but it doesn't. But I still maintain that it wasn't that because look at the opponent that they were playing. They were playing Tortorella's team. They were playing a team that was playing lockdown defense. And the Lightning tried to come out with their.
What is he doing to Holden?
I don't know. Holden, are you okay? Holden, blink twice if you're in Milwaukee.
He's hitting himself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Stepping out.
Stop hitting yourself.
So maybe like Brother Byrne is saying, healthy Hedman, they don't get swept. But at the same time, I mean. There was they were missing something last year. And I know they were missing Victor Hedman not being in the lineup, but they were missing, you're talking about wasting roster spots. 9 minutes and 38 seconds that game they got eliminated last year against Columbus for Ryan Callahan. And JT Miller, 9 minutes and 20 seconds there. And Matthew Joseph, 3 players that aren't in the roster tonight that have been replaced by 3 players that are basically the role players that you need in this time of the season.
Well, I was also going to ask, if you look at the role players on this team, would you imagine that this team without Steven Stamkos would be in the position that they're in?
No, no.
They've got offensive talent.
They do, and actually, this is where it funny comes around. Like where it comes around funny is. That I think that a little piece of foil on my shirt. That's where I lost my train of thought.
I'll pick it up first. I'll pick it, and hopefully I'll bring it back. But I mean, the thing is, yeah, I can see them here without Stamkos because you got a guy like Kucherov who can score goals. He can score the power play. He can pass the puck. He can skate. He's a smart player. I mean, then you got Braden Point, who's gotten a lot better over the last year or two. I mean, dude, they're as offensive talented as any team in the league. Oh, that could have been a trip, and the ref let it go. All right, go ahead, Brian. Did you remember?
I do. Would the Lightning be here without Steven Stamkos? I think it's entirely possible. Well, who's got the cycle back?
Yeah.
Is that you, Darren?
Huh?
I got audio cycle back through.
That's not me. I muted it. So.
Victor Hedman on any other team is a captain, so I'm not surprised they're here without Stamkos because Hedman stepped up. I mean, that's the thing. All the players that they needed to step up have stepped up. Kucherov has stepped up, Braden Point, and Victor Hedman. If those 3 players aren't in it to win it, then – but it was listen, last year with the Lightning, it was a perfect storm, right? I mean, you're going up against a player like Tortorella.
What you did there, I see it.
What?
Perfect storm.
Nice.
It would have only been a better joke had they lost to Carolina. Just saying.
As much as we look at paper and X's and O's and statistics and analytics and things like that, that at the end of the day, when one hockey team goes out there against another hockey team, sometimes they just don't have it, regardless of the guys that are in the lineup. Listen, I mean, like Aaron was just saying, would we be here right now without Stamkos? I mean, if they went early, would it be because they were without Stamkos? I don't know. The team just has a completely different. As weird as it sounds to say the team has a completely different makeup, having the defensive offensive players has really drastically changed like the whole look of that team.
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, and you see it in the depth. I mean, I'm familiar the most with the Caps. You see it in the depth of the Caps. I mean, you lost guys like Connolly, who was a former first-round pick that was given up on. You lost DSP. Guys had grit. DSP caught lightning in a bottle, but he was hitting people that playoff. I mean, the Caps have lost their bottom 6. And for people that are upset with them this year, they're still a really good team, but they're not the same team. And you got to remember that, especially in the salary cap era, and you're going to really see it going forward into the coming year with a hard cap. I mean, it's going to be teams aren't going to be able to keep together. It's going to be crazy. So
definitely. And you got to have that bottom 6 presence when you got to have that bottom 6. And that's
if you want to play 4 rounds, you have to have a bottom 6. Yeah.
Exactly.
You can play 3 rounds. And I think Tampa did that for the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
You want to play the 4th round, you better be deep all the way through, and you better stay healthy too. I mean, trust me, we've seen that here plenty in Washington. Every team's seen that. I mean, so got to be good and lucky. So,
well, I'm going to send the link out to everybody, first 10 that jump in, because that's the max that we can put in there. But I agree with Darren. I think we should all be on here if we can, if we see the cup tonight, and count that baby.
Round 59, dude. Brian and I are like agreeing on some stuff, dude. There's no fighting here. We love each other, man. It's great, dude. It's nothing but love, man.
A verse doesn't have to be a fight. It could be a discussion. It could be a, debate. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a fight. I'm not saying you guys are fighting. I'm just saying you guys are having a healthy discussion about, who's better, who's not.
I thought this was like UFC like 72.
Yeah, really. Very diplomatic, Tim. I was like, I'm getting ready to step in the octagon with Ron.
I mean, we could probably arrange that.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a SK lover, not a fighter. Hey-o, with that, we'll throw the stats up, and we'll come back for the third period, if that works for everybody.
Sure.
All right. Ron, Tim, Aaron, we'll send the link out. We'll get all the boys on, and we'll maybe see the Stanley Cup tonight on the ice in Edmonton. Well, we'll only see it tonight in Edmonton if it's going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. If the Stars find a way to come back here in the third period, we will see the Cup on Wednesday, come hell or high water. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it's at HockeyNowNet. Twitch.tv/HockeyNowNetwork.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
We'll be right back for the third period. Hockey Now Network's watching together. Thanks for being here. should be returning here for the third period of Game 6 Stanley Cup Final. I have to say, I'm very pleased with people in the world in general. Well, actually, I should rethink how I say that. I'm pleased with people saying the Stanley Cup Final, not the Stanley Cup Finals. There is one final, and this is it, the Stanley Cup Final. Not to be confused with the Stanley Cup Playoffs, because there are several series in the playoffs. But Stanley Cup Final is singular. Aaron's making a funny face in there. I don't know if he agrees with me or not. Oh, okay. No reaction. Just making sure. I like to read body language and facial. Ron's got another jersey on. My God. And I actually got a picture. Let me upload this picture here before we get started. It kind of goes in tow with the sweater that Ron is wearing right now. Let me get rid of those stats there. Wait a minute. Who did I remove? What did I remove there? Oh, no, I just removed them. Okay, great. Let me fix this real quick. It's a big period, boys and girls. This could very well be the last period of hockey for Hockey Now Networks watching together. We've spent the last 59 days together watching the greatest sport on earth, the coolest sport on earth. Hey-o, 1990s NHL marketing department. Hey-o. I'm trying to find profound words to say, and I don't have them. I'm just ready for this thing to get going. I'm going to get the link out to everybody that's going to join us for the third period. And we'll see here. Has Anton Khudobin's incredible run come to an end? Do the Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup? We'll know in less than 20 minutes. Let me bring on Tim and Aaron. Ron is out of the shot, probably going for another jersey change.
What?
Not going to flash the comment from the nice person, but hello to you. I am not afraid to get a like or a comment or anything from
anyone.
From anyone, but do me a favor, Ice.
Hit that subscribe and smash that like button. And
I wonder if he's a member of the Pen 15 Club.
He very well might be. That's a show. Have you watched?
This is what happens when we talk about Big Wang.
Yeah. Where the hell's Josh? He's got to play the drops.
I know.
I don't have it wired through the computer to sound good.
He's on the phone with his girlfriend.
I was right.
Girlfriend.
I sent you a photo for Josh when he comes on to put up.
Okay. And I have something for Ron when he gets back here too. Dallas hasn't shown up. That's what Sil says. Sil, I think I sent you the link if you want to come on. If you're not up for it, that's fine too. See when Ron gets back here. Look for Darren. I have a feeling everybody will trickle in as the over the course of this period here.
We're coming up on about 1910 here, give or take.
1908, 7,
right.
6, 5,
10 seconds behind.
4, 3, 2, 1, and 19 minutes on the clock. Are you really, Tim? Aaron, are you the same? Are you behind also?
I'm 1 second behind you now.
I'm gonna stop at 18:45. I'm gonna pause it and then you count me down. So I got 48, 47, 46, 45, and I'm paused.
45.
51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45.
Okay.
44.
43, 42, 41. All right. Let me see. I got Ron here. Ron, I got a picture to show you in just a minute.
After all that, now my time screwed up. Brian and I were perfectly synced up, and I was even on the damn stream. And then
I'm sorry.
What the hell? No, it's not, man. It's whatever. We've been perfect the whole game. I leave this TV on. I'm like.
So we've also in the playoff. I'm glad to see her pop in here because we met Gina when the Vegas Golden Knights were getting ready for their series. Oh, I think
you lost her.
Yeah, Gina's camera froze up, but I'll look for it to fix it up here. And back from the bowels of his bathroom, literally, Josh.
Yeah, there's Josh.
Pooping out rainbows, I bet. There you go.
That night, a big and
There she is. Hi, Gina.
Gina.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, you finally
Hi,
recovered
Gina.
from the night's loss.
Gina G.
It's been a while.
Gina G. Ooh, just a little.
Just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Oh shoot! I gotta.
I was worried. I was worried that after the Golden Knights went away, that you would not.
She would go away.
Yeah, of course. I don't have like less passion for watching the games right now, just because I don't know. I don't have too many ties to these teams, but and I got to have more time to do my stuff, which is like the homeless outreach stuff and things like that. So today I had a free time, hang out with you guys.
That's pretty awesome that you've been doing that stuff. I've been seeing a lot of it on social media. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I just needs to be done,
Wow, that was a heavy hit. Tyler Seguin goes down there.
Ace.
Got blood out the nose, maybe? I don't know. Look like you hit the post. Or the back.
You've had the Raiders to be excited about there in Vegas, though, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. The first game was awesome. The whole town was so live. Really weird because it's like the Sunday before, literally the day before our first game, they like reopened all the bars. It's like, that's interesting timing.
Yeah, right. Get everybody out and act.
COVID news, starting.
For real.
Like we're out of here. We're done.
Yeah, no more. The Raiders are here. No more COVID.
Wait, that new stadium's opening? Got to open everything else.
Exactly.
Ron, I wanted to show you this. One of Elise's ex-coworkers is from Colorado, and he's been joining us. I had no idea, but he's been joining us for a majority of the streams, and he heard us talking the other night about your favorite cup ceremony moment, and we were talking about the Avs, and he sent a picture to Elise of there's a picture that he took of Joe Sakic.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty cool. I don't know where that is in Denver, but pretty cool to take a look at that. I see there it is, your Joe Sakic. Is that a so here, I didn't want to ask you this, wrong, because I don't want to seem like I'm bougie or anything like that, but
Is it real?
Are those official jerseys or are those like
This is the this is the old when they had starter. This is the old
$9.99 direct from China.
And you're begging for the Switch. Man. Come on, you're not begging for a Switch. Come on.
Hey Josh, THK, UV light kill virus.
If it was from China, the C would be backwards.
UV light kill virus.
Yeah, dude, they might have missed that. And Sagan's got a stick in the nose. He's bleeding.
Oh no.
Post that photo for Josh, by the way.
Which photo?
I sent it to you in Messenger.
Let me see here.
Hey, Brian, this is what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, the net piece.
Oh yeah, the piece of net. Oh, that's
The net from Game 7 against Calgary.
How long have you had that, Pete?
Since 2000.
Actually, a coach just gave it to me about maybe a month ago.
Nice.
One of the softball coaches.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Byrne had a good point about Pete's jersey, though. You don't want any miracles tonight, right?
I'm not going to do that to him. Josh is really down on his Philadelphia sports today. I'm not going to rub any salt in the open wound.
There you go.
Look at him. Look at how.
It wasn't a loss. It wasn't a loss. Okay.
Who are you guys? Who do you guys score?
I think.
Who are you all for?
I think it'll be Tampa tonight. I think it's going to be the Lightning. They're men on a mission, and Dallas is just not able to get anything going. They only have 9 shots
Men
on
on a mission. Like
WWF. I think Dallas just ran it. I mean, after the double overtime and the back-to-backs, which Tampa played too, I just think Dallas is out of gas.
They look lifeless.
Just trying to keep up. They just don't. Tampa's a great team. I'm not saying that. They're not. But Dallas just.
I think Dallas is going to tie it up.
If Dallas gets a goal, it's a different game. I think you get like a boost. But if they I mean, crap, they've only got, 9.5 shots? Are they going to give them 10 on that roll? I mean,
9.5?
How many games have we seen?
That was a half-ass shot. That's what that was.
How many games have we seen with Loesch most shooting, and then the team wins.
No, I'm not. Yeah, it can happen, but the flow of the game and all that stuff. I feel like Dallas hasn't had many chances. They've maybe had one off the top of my head. And dude, Brian is great. They showed an overhead replay. I don't know if you saw it, but he kicked his friggin' foot out, and as he's falling backwards, the puck hit the toe of the skate. The second one. So there was the first shot that he made the save, and he's falling backwards on his back on that contact by Perry where the penalty was called.
Yeah, it hit his skate.
Dude, holy crap. I mean, the overhead showed it even better. I was like, that was awesome, dude.
That's what I was talking about. That was just incredible how he was able to keep the puck out of the net. That's cool to ask for a big win. Bill, what's going on, Bill?
Hey, what's on, everybody?
Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hey, Gina, Brother Byrne was pointing out last time we saw you, you were going to have a very intriguing meeting with your mentor. And I just wanted to make sure everything went well. I didn't read through that whole comment. I thought there was a question there.
Yeah, it was cool, but I think I pretty much stopped it. The mentorship, it doesn't really align with me.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Ron,
because
really?
she wants to teach me about business and stuff, and I was just like, I mean, I'm down with it, but what she was requiring from me, like, I can find other ways to get that leadership myself. You know,
Energy wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it like?
Exactly.
Like a pyramid thing or an MLM she was trying to do?
It definitely sounded like it. They never required money from me at all. But they had like levels for sure. Like, oh, like the platinum level for this and this gold level. Like
that's
I'll tell you what. If you send me $100 now, I'll tell you more all about it. Don't even worry.
For sure.
I'll tell you more.
Yeah. I got my spirit guiding me.
$1,000 6 months from now.
That sounds sneakily like Scientologists to me too.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Now, did they show you any diagrams that kind of look like triangles?
They definitely drew diagrams, but not triangles. But there's called like worldwide group and like Amway or something.
Amway, yep.
Amway.
Amway.
There you go. It's an MLM.
There you go.
We're pretty.
We gotta be quiet about them, right?
We're friendly with Amway here in Orlando, without a doubt.
Very friendly in Orlando with Amway.
Amway or Disney. No bad language, no bad words to say about Amway or Disney.
Do it live.
Well, they don't put plate straps on jerseys from China, man. It's all right. So.
Just one shot.
Another jersey change.
In the first 4 minutes, 30 seconds, and Dallas still under 10 shots. And it looks like they're trying to get something going, but they're definitely not.
This does not look like a team that won the Western Conference. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't.
They just worn out.
And Brother Bernie, he pointed it out too. No Rope Hint and Radic Faxa, that's big for them. And Gurianov has been really I haven't really seen very much from him in the last couple of days.
I think Sil had a good point too. I mean, the stars are older too. You got Corey Perry, Pavelski, Ben's not a spring chicken. I mean, I think they're wearing them. I think maybe not as much wearing them down as like you said. That was probably a lot for them.
My coach or pickle. Wow, this is a pretty cool. Look at this pretty bunch that I've got on the screen. Ron, what is with the duck sweater now?
Dude, this thing, the authentic is really cool. It's like padded. It's like ridiculous. A duck. I mean, it's pretty cool actually. It's kind of.
Yeah.
The stars at night.
Is this the first time we've had 9 people on here?
No.
Actually, we had 10 at one point because I think Brother Byrne was in the box with Ron.
What are you going to do for 10? What happens if you get 10?
You gotta count that.
I can get another one on here. I don't know what the layout looks like.
Jesus,
I was
Darren, sit still.
3, 4, and 3.
Jesus Christ.
Hey Brian,
Yeah.
can you show me that Wang clip?
Whoa.
The Wang.
Tame.
Get ready, John.
I want to rephrase
It's been a while. I miss it.
That's a nice big wing. That's a nice big wing. Now I definitely want some big wang in my life. I lose focus thinking about big wang.
Yeah.
Now I definitely, all of us are in need of big wang sometimes.
Skating Zebra might be falling out here soon, man. He's saying enough.
I'd like to go to Wang Matter. I'm wanting to try Big Wang. Yeah, I'd love to try Big Wangs. I thought I sent it, so I'll send it one more time. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this is very probably the last maybe hour that we're going to be spending together, so we can get.
Oh, it's like summer camp ending.
Well, no, not as far as. Well, Ray, what did you tune in for? I mean, it's a hockey rink.
I can probably tell you what they tuned in for. That's for sure.
Shit that grows on shit. That grows on shit.
So,
Man, it's a good thing. It's a good thing he wasn't here for like game whatever day 42 or whatever. I mean,
Oh, the Islanders. Well, I'm glad he wasn't here for that one.
oh, that was
Dream about having sex with Jordan Eberle tonight.
that was the after. That was the day after. That was.
well,
I just love it.
You
Fucking
love
love
to
it.
watch, Gina.
since we you last know, Gina, actually Ron went to Big Wang up in Wang Manor.
Nice big wing.
Yeah.
So there's like all types of flavors, so many different wings, flavors.
No,
Yeah.
we had Brian. We even did an expose. You know.
So, hey, Ron, have you tried the wing yet?
No disrespect.
Virus.
We're going to not going to play the Big Wang video right now. It is
No.
essentially awarding happening here.
No. There's bigger things going on than the Big Wang. So
Back to bed.
You mean bigger wing?
Showing the beauty.
well, I mean, in hockey you do wear a
Nice big wing.
so it's all right.
I appreciate you laughing at my dumb jokes, Gina, because nobody else does.
I laugh at them guys.
I know you do, Darren. I know you do.
We've got 13, 22, 21,
What is
13,
that, Darren?
19, 18,
What
17.
is that? Hold on. What is that?
Hold on, 15. Let me sync up. 14,
That's Sonic.
12, 11, 13, 10. And it's
There you
PJ
go,
Masks.
Josh.
How do you know about
Wait, I have a gritty. No, my gritty's in the other room, but I do have that. Thank you. I like that. I like
have
that.
Dude that loves PJ Masks and runs around the house singing the PJ Masks song. PJ Masks.
Is that something that you have to have kids to understand?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably. I have no idea who the hell that is.
I have kids and I have a child. I don't understand it either. So
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know it if
I am a child and I don't understand it.
I have no idea what that is.
Rob says this thing's going off the rails, much like the flyer. Rob, come on.
That's uncalled for. That's uncalled for.
What the hell, Ron?
That's really uncalled for.
There's
At
the
He at least could have said the Phillies season. Okay, he could have said the
I mean,
Phillies.
the Flyers got this guy. Their season went off the rails when this guy was born.
No. Gritty is a saint, and if you talk trash about Gritty, I will personally have somebody come out there and take care of you.
The funny thing about Gritty is that as soon as he was introduced, everybody in Philly was like, "What the hell is that?" And when the rest of the
Everybody else made fun of him. F
The rest
you
of the
if you're going to make fun of our guy. All right.
the rest of the country said, "What the hell is that?" And then the Philadelphians back off. He's a national
He's
treasure.
a national
He's
treasure.
wrong,
Don't you dare talk
He's
trash. about
perfect
Gritty.
for Philly.
Don't you dare.
He is the Philly fan. I mean, he's perfect for Philly.
Don't you dare.
I'm telling you, it's Youppi and the Fanatic had a love child.
Actually, Ray Noel.
Oh.
It's hockey. It's hockey now. Philly talk will be next week.
No, Phillies talk won't be until the spring.
Hockey now, not hockey later.
Not
And
hockey later.
that's
When will then be now?
now.
Darren, did you answer?
Walt, what makes you think I'm going to give the cup away? The cup's not. I'm not giving this away to anybody. I'm keeping it.
Caller, what's the phone number? Did I miss something?
867-1-800-BIG-WANG-09.
Here, does everyone-
It's like 4:50 in the morning. It's great. It's like, what are we
the
giving away?
phone number is paypal.me/JoshMRadio.
For those of you watching at home, you now know why I waited. Now, if you're watching at home, you now know why I waited till the third period for this unorganized/organized chaos.
You know, you could just mute everybody except me. That'd be fine.
I mean, I could mute and nobody else.
Josh, you booted yourself in the second period. I mean, it was fine in the second. We were good, right, Brian?
I know you are, but what am I?
It's taking us 59 days, but here we are. 10 people are
There we go. Bill,
I want to be on the star side.
come over to our side. Come to the good side. We'll train.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
train
you know,
Darren for you.
West
Darren,
Coast.
get the hell over there. Thank you.
Okay.
Or we could just get him off and say, go Rowdies.
I
You like
feel
my
I'm on the
bobblehead?
upside today, so I'm good.
Fuck Tampa.
Jeez, what? Oh my God, language.
Bobblehead. Shouldn't I have
They're showing right now.
He said the Rowdies. So.
They're showing right now Vasilevsky is 6-0 after a loss in the playoff, and that's definitely a trait. Pete, you know that I said it the other night. Like in the John Cooper era, the Lightning have not lost back-to-back games very often at all, if ever.
No.
Against Columbus, right? They lost 4 in a row.
Well, that.
Okay.
Yeah. Petey, I got to go get that phone number now. We got to have it.
And in 2018, they lost games 6 and 7 to the Caps. I remember that.
Yeah. I'd like to go to Wang Manor. I wanted to try Big Wang.
Didn't they get out of the playoffs like super early last year, huh?
Yeah, they've been out in the first round. So last year,
considering they're like the top team the whole time.
Yeah, they won the trophy. They were the top
2
team.
and 10. Or,
Yeah,
whatever,
they were the
2
top
and
team in
20.
the league. And then they went into the playoffs, and they had all the momentum going forward, and they got swept out by John Tortorella and the Columbus Blue Jackets. John Tortorella and the Blue Jackets. So they've been living in misery for the last 16, 18 months now, and they're 10 minutes away from the Stanley Cup.
And Bob got himself a contract down in South Florida.
It's show and tell time on Hockey Now.
Rachel about this earlier, Brian. It's like when the Bolts, they didn't play any meaningful hockey in February, March, or April of last year at all because they had the division wrapped up.
They did. They didn't play anything meaningful. They were just like coasting, and Bill, I just saw your name.
They paid for it in the playoffs.
Nikita Kosharov. I just saw that.
Playoff.
Nikita Kosharov.
But yeah, they, yeah, it was tough for them last year.
Yeah, there was nothing meaningful at all. They coasted. I went to most of those games.
Yeah,
and they just coasted in most of those games.
Yeah, and then I talked about that a lot on the podcast version of Hockey Now, which you can go back and listen to old episodes if you're into that kind of thing. Hockey Now Network.
So would those be called Hockey Then?
It was Hockey Now at the time that it was,
but it's not now. They're podcasts, so it's Hockey
Hockey
Then.
Now and Then.
But then,
or is it Hockey Now, comma then?
Then was now.
When will then be now?
Soon. So I said many times in the podcast that the Lightning were going to be in trouble if they couldn't find that next level of game, and that was, me and Ron had the better part of 72 rounds of arguments the last period, according to Tim. We had
it was only 59 by Tim's count. But
UFC 59.
Well, I agree with you. They needed that grit. They did not have it. They had no grit at all going to the playoffs. They got pushed around.
Yep, and that's where you find that next step, and they were never able to find that next step. But this year, they've just been able to find steps all throughout the lineup. I mean, listen, I haven't seen very much of Alex Killorn the last couple games, but earlier in the tournament, Alex Killorn was very important to the team. Really important minutes, and that's a great defensive play by him right there.
We sync back up again.
Total? Sorry.
What's that, Josh?
I need to sync back up here.
Yeah, let me get everybody synced up because we're getting close here. So I got 7, 8, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 8, 20. And I'll count it down to 8, 10.
17.
There's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 8, 10. Existential hockey.
We can do Hockey Now, Then, Now, and Forever.
No, I think WWE will have a problem with that one.
Still, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. Nothing much. Everything's going great.
It's the end of the Wang. It's the end of the Wang.
No, you keep saying it's the end, but it's only a 2-goal game with 8 minutes to go. It's not impossible for Dallas to score twice.
So you think they're going to score?
I don't score until you score.
Who's that? Whose bobblehead is that?
Golden Knights. Nate Schmidt. Nate Schmidt.
It's bobblehead night.
And then I have another one.
I have mine.
Who's this?
Is that Alex Tuck? It's not Alex Tuck.
Marchessault.
Oh, Jonathan. Okay.
They connect too. The backgrounds connect.
Oh, look at that. Very cool. Collect the whole set.
Yeah.
Very nice. Is that your fire ants?
Well, this is the third jersey. It was inspired by the Dallas Stars jersey. The old Dallas Stars. Remember the little star cutout? There you go.
Yep. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
So let's say that the Lightning do win the game tonight. Who is the Conn Smythe winner?
Braden Point.
Braden Point? All right.
I think it's Kucherov.
Got to be Kucherov. I'm with Kucherov on that. Strictly on that assist statistic myself.
Pete, what do you think?
Braden Point. Braden Point.
Braden Point.
Y'all acting like Dallas isn't going to score. Like, come on.
They haven't even shot.
No, I still believe.
No, here's what you got to understand. We've seen this team. We've seen the Lightning on the other side. At least for me, I know what the Lightning can do when they have a lead this late in a game that matters. I mean, it was granted 5 years ago, Pete, but still, you don't forget.
That's all 5 years, and now it's the same thing.
You don't score until you score. Until you score.
Dallas almost had one. I don't know if y'all saw, but it caught Vasilevsky like right here in the arm. It almost went in.
I think they're a power play away from making this a 1-goal game.
We'll have to wait and see.
That is correct. That is correct.
I believe that to score, they need to shoot on the net, right?
Oh, here we go.
Here you go.
That's the chance of the game.
Those are the shots they're getting still. They're not getting anything. They're just whiffing it right through.
Can we get the shot speed on that? Are they going to put that up? What is it, about like 8 miles per hour?
Yeah, that wasn't very much.
Where's the shot speed? Come on, give me the shot speed.
Oh, it was deflected by Sergey. Really excited about the growth in his game.
Of course. Come on.
Still time for my 5-minute major.
So let me make sure I got this right. Tim is rooting for the Stars because he hates Tampa. Tim is rooting for the Stars because of West Conference. Josh is rooting for the Stars because
I hate Florida.
Okay. Remind me never to invite you over.
He won't come.
Bill, are you Lightning?
No, I hate Tampa in general. I hate
want the Lightning to win. I'm just sticking with the Eastern Conference.
All right. And Darren, are you Robbie? I can only get 10 on here unless you want to if you want to bid, and you guys can bid for the spot.
I'll tell you what, if anyone wants to donate to my PayPal for my Switch account, I'll be more than happy to hop off.
Somebody pay
$10, right, Josh? $10.
It's 25 per person. I'll 25.
I paid last time.
Darren, are you rooting for the Stars or you want to see the Lightning do it?
I want to see the Lightning simply because I can't handle my friend's bracket.
I gave you 1 and 11 last time.
The Stars.
Oh, broken stick.
The Stars at night are big and bright. Big in the heart.
I guess who cares what I think, right, Brian?
What's that, Gina?
Who cares what I think, right? You never asked me.
Oh,
I did. I
did. He didn't.
Yeah, he did. You're sticking with the Western Conference.
Yeah, I said, Gina, you're sticking with
round 2.
But also because they beat Golden Knights, so yeah, I want them to beat us to win.
Who left?
Still left.
Still, I think he's back on though. Yeah, I think
Bill's here.
Yeah, my internet connection for some reason is sloppy tonight.
You got that janky Montreal internet going, huh? Rogers?
It's kind of wangy.
No, it's not Rogers.
No? What's your internet? Who's your internet provider?
Videotron.
The Mountie.
Oh, Videotron.
The Mountie.
The Mountie's his taser. That's his internet right there.
Yep. The cattle prod. It was a
cattle prod. That's right. Cattle
prod, right?
Right. I don't think it was. No, I thought it was like a taser thing.
No, it was the cattle prod. I'm the Mountie. Finally. Hey, Josh, you might have done yourself in. Rob said, "If you hate Florida, bye civility during the roast."
Listen. I don't hate all of Florida, but I hate
already
most
said
of
it.
Florida. Most of it.
Guys, listen. If somebody is talking, let them finish their thought. It's like if this was a more perfect program, it wouldn't duck the audio. But I want to make sure that if someone is saying something, if somebody else says something, it just ducks all the audio, so it makes it sound. I mean, I don't care. Like I said, if we were in a studio and every 10 mics were the same, then it would sound fine. But just try and be conscious of that for a second. So,
that was a rough hit.
Yeah.
Tempo won't go.
Yes.
Ron, do you have a Whalers jersey there too?
Jeez, Ron, you're just trying to get it all out.
There's a blue Whalers jersey at my storage facility that I got like years ago. I do.
All right, save it for the draft. Gina, by the way, Gina, on October 6th, which is a week, we're gonna do a
wardrobe.
We're gonna do a draft party. A draft party and Josh's birthday roast. So you have to come
October
on.
what?
6th.
October a week
October
from
6th.
Yep.
Oh, so like hockey draft, obviously, right? I've never done a drafting thing. That sounds super fun. But I'm going to be in Utah on a 5-day sensory deprivation journey.
What?
That sounds awesome. That sounds
So
really awesome.
it's a one-on-one journey with a guide, a person, and the first day they blindfold me, I'm mute, and I'm deaf, and then I go through whatever journey. I don't know what that all entails. Then the second day, I get to have my ears back, and I'm blindfolded, and he's gonna take me on a hike through a Utah forest, but blindfolded. So it's gonna be quite the tapping into my different senses. And
Gina,
then
cool story, but does your phone work? That's all we need to know.
Is your phone gonna work?
Is your phone gonna work? That's a cool story, but is your phone work?
yeah, why? What do you mean?
Need? That's all you need to log in. Nah,
He's trying to find a way. He's trying to alleviate.
Come on.
I was gonna say, where's the trip? The guy in the corner doesn't have it, and the guy just sprawled out in front of him. What a move!
Whistles in the pocket.
Here's your power play.
Until you score.
All right. I'll tell you what. If you're going on performance tonight, I think Andre Vasilevsky has to be considered for. Got to be considered for the Conn Smythe.
The MVP of Game 6.
Can I ask Ron a question?
He's kept him. What's that?
Can I ask Ron a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ron, do you have every single NHL jersey? No? Oh, because I thought you could put one on for every draft pick.
Well, I was gonna say I was thinking about that if I had one for each draft pick. Yeah, so sorry.
Name's jealous. He can't be a part of
Ning, and for just $25 to PayPal out me /Josh M Radio, you can join the sausage party.
Good timing. Crown deal puck.
Rob said that we'll be filming Blair Witch 3 in Utah.
No, I can't have my phone with me whatsoever.
You gotta hope there's no pricker bushes. That'd be bad.
Hey, sensory
Are too loud or what? 'Cause I'm hearing some background noise.
Yeah, I'm getting fat.
Someone's got to turn their TV down.
This will help with like 10 people in here too.
There's like background noise. Somebody's got something going in the background.
Could be me. Shit.
TV is on. What's going on?
It might be you. No, it's not you.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, it's not me.
I'm trying to find it. Not Josh. It's not. It's not Pete. Is it? Oh wait.
Is it you?
No, it's not me.
Ron, you have had more wardrobe changes than an Oscar ceremony. Jesus Christ.
It's almost like I'm the host. Am I the host? It's all right.
I don't think there is a host.
The
host. I don't think there is a host. I think it's just organized.
Here we go. Power play. Oh. Here we go. See, they're power play away from getting the football game. Here we go.
Yeah, but right now at this point, it's this is the power. Where if I get this off here, that you might as well.
D-man without a stick, Chernick without a stick, so it's 5-on-3 kind of. Oh, and then
here it comes. Anthony Sorelli.
That's it.
Just throw it on there.
Like, threw that down all pissed.
Oh,
thanks, Ning. Whose TV is that?
Serious
I got to
player.
figure Kudobin's coming off in about a minute.
Yeah, that's probably about time for him to.
Don't sit with the door open.
I don't know who it is. I don't know.
Tim, is that you?
There's no one else around me.
Yeah. It's all right. We got 3:50 left here in the third period. The Lightning still holding on to a 2-0 lead, and Dallas with a power play in there. Yeah, you got to get Kudobin out of there like right now. You got to get 6 on. Try to shut it down.
Now would be the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would be.
Wait, so if I'm not there for the draft, I can't be involved?
No, of course you can. Of course you can. You absolutely can.
I don't
Please
know how it works.
don't let. But nobody.
No, Gina, it's not like that. Hang on a second, Brian. We're gonna watch the NHL draft and we're gonna roast Josh.
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing a fantasy draft or anything like that.
No, that's bullshit. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, I sent you 2 moose bucks on your PayPal account. Which equals $1.44 US.
$1.44 US. Okay. 2 moose bucks.
That's Sam behind you too. Sam, bonjour.
Merci beaucoup.
It's official. We have 11 people on
Now
here.
we're up to 11.
Yeah, 11.
Let's turn it up to 11.
Please go to 11.
No,
it's one
for yeah, no, Gina, we're just doing we're gonna watch the NHL draft next week. Also,
Oh, okay.
we're gonna have a birthday party / roast and etc. So,
Brian, that's crazy. You just said next week we're watching the NHL draft. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Bernie just sent me a message privately. He was like, think about it. The NHL season opened. Can anybody name the game the NHL opened with last year? But it's a year ago this Friday, and the cup could be handed out like literally 4 days away from a full calendar year. It was
yeah.
It was the Caps beat the Blues in St. Louis. And the Blues hoisted their banner.
Yep.
I forgot what game it was. I mean, Byrne doesn't, but
forgot. It's not abnormal for the draft to be so soon after the cup goes out, though. It's about a week.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought it was a little longer because normally don't you have the awards before the draft?
Yes.
The last couple of years, they had like just the night before.
Yeah.
You know, I was picked to be a seat filler for the NHL awards last season, and I ended up getting called into my other job, and I couldn't go, so I gave it to my homegirl, right? And she got sat right behind Thornton and what's the other dude, the beard? Sharks.
Brett Burns from the Sharks.
Brett Burns.
Yeah, she was sat right behind him, and then they got a video shot of her giving the fucking nastiest look to them. It was so funny. Oh, so funny that was there.
I would have totally quit my job for that, Gina. I would have definitely.
I would have literally like started and like swung it their way.
Oh, I'm getting called in. Cough. I'm sick.
I was a seat filler for the VMAs and the Grammys back in 2002 and 3. That was awesome.
Cool.
I sat behind Yoko Ono at the Grammys.
Okay, so
shut up.
I swear to God. And I leaned over and I said, "You ruined the Beatles." No, I didn't say that. She did sit in front of me.
What were you saying, Darren?
Question for the group: You get killer seats for Game 7 Stanley Cup Final. Your team, your job calls you into work. You quit your job, go to the game, or you go to your job.
What job called at 8 o'clock on like a Tuesday night?
If you work in radio, you can get called in.
No, see, I would have called out. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, my PD actually gave me he said to me, "I'm going to give you off if they win, so you can go to the parade and the game. If the game wasn't on a Sunday night, I was like, I would have given you off anyway."
Ooh, that's hard. I think I'm going to the game.
I'm
going to the game.
Yeah.
I have
Game
enough
seven.
confidence.
I'm going.
I have enough confidence in myself where I could get another job. I'm going to the game.
This job I just had to because it was union is my first union job, and I made at least 500 a night, so I couldn't.
Is that big union out there? The bar, whatever the casino workers or whatever it is.
What about it?
It's the big union, right?
Oh yeah, you get like fucking benefits and everything, all the discounts, and just like the restaurant I worked at was bank cash money every night.
All right, boys and girls, we're about to see you up in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to come in after 50 days of I think pretty open forum. I'm going to hijack this for the last minute because we are pretty much set. The Tampa Bay Lightning are under a minute away of achieving the goal they set out for many, many years. Arguably, it starts with the drafting of Steven Stamkos way back in 2008. And the team that he's put together around him as the capital, the team that Steve Yzerman has put together around him, and Julien Brisebois. And the way that the team has grown and the team has matured, they've drafted as good as you can draft. They have made moves. They haven't made any foolish free agency signings that some of our teams do. They haven't, I don't think they've been chasing it. They kind of went through the period where they were mortgaging the future. You remember when they traded Marty St. Louis to the Rangers for Ryan McDonald and other thing. Who's in the but yeah, so it's just it's a long time coming for this team. It's exciting. Stanley Cup potentially being brought back here to Central Florida. There it is right there. Phil's got it. Beautiful. It always, oh my God, I always get goosebumps when I see that thing.
Yeah.
That's on the
Remember when I got to see it in Madison Square Garden? Just the most incredible thing.
So you know the rule how players can't touch it until they win the cup? Can fans touch it?
Yeah, I mean there's no real, it's all more superstition than rule.
Superstition.
But yeah, I mean it's fans can touch it. I mean there's plenty of fans that would. You haven't seen the cup yet, right? Have you, Gina? Have you seen the cup?
I've touched it because I worked it was 2012, I think, the Kings won, and I worked at a restaurant in El Segundo, and they rented out the whole restaurant for a party, and they were all there with the cup, and I actually got to drink out of it.
Did you really?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Got 27 seconds here. Last ditch efforts for the Stars. Let's see what they can do here. And it looks like this is just going to run right out.
They do know Dallas does know they need 2 goals, right?
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Put it in.
That's it.
And that's it.
There it is.
Yeah. We're the Stanley Cup champions. We've got a champion.
Wow. Oh, man.
9 days. We haven't even talked about it. And while we watch the Lightning on screen there doing their celebrating earlier today, I mentioned that the league put out a post about COVID-19. The NHL completed the 9th week of its Phase 4 return to play. No positive tests. 773 tests given in the 9th week. Over 33,000 tests. So for all of us that are hockey fans, first and foremost, before we get to awarding the Lightning and celebrating them, I just want to point out that as hockey fans, we should all be very proud of our sport because what we've seen in the last 60 days is the epitome of what hockey is. And I mean every single part of it. And if you'd like to have a societal discussion about it, you can. But every single thing that the league has done in the last 60 days has been done with perfection and to a T. And with respect that the sport carries all of the time. And with that, the fucking Tampa Bay Lightning are the Stanley Cup champions. It's coming back to Florida.
Would you like to hear the call from Doc Emmerich?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go
here. Here's the official call from Doc Emmerich with 11 seconds to go.
Got it on back point, and another shot is blocked back down. They hustle back for it, and they're trying to get there, and they're getting a trigger pull of a shot that went wide that time was Goodrow. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have won the Stanley Cup.
Steven Stamkos is out there with the team on the ice. Wow.
Oh.
All right, I think it took me 59 days. I miss the fans right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Right now. First time that I've really missed it. I miss the fans right now.
Whoa.
What was that?
What is that? Mute everybody. Just do it.
Wow. You saying mute everybody?
Yeah, just mute everybody. Except me.
Oh my God. Should I try to call? I'm going to try to call him right now. Hang on 1 second. Hold on.
I'm emotional.
Me too.
Walt, I there's no more room on the screen for anybody else. I wish I could have had you
Here,
on.
I'll hang up.
Let's see. No, you don't have to.
I'll hang up and
Hey,
watch.
Darren, bye.
You're good. Stay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna
piggyback
Darren's
on
been one of the stars, man.
I don't know that I'm not gonna send the link back. And I mean, we're at the end of the game now, so I'm not gonna send.
Brian,
it
Gina just made a really good point. She said she's emotional watching this, and this is even neither of her teams. And I kind of feel the same way. You know, this is it's like yesterday when baseball ended, and you know, basketball's ending soon this week. Even though it's coming back in a couple of months, we really don't know when the season's going to start again. But this is like the end of summer camp. You know, even playoffs, even if it's only been 60 days of playoffs, we've been watching literally this season for a full year. It's been 360 68 days.
No, it's 360.
Better be 69, Ron. Better be 69.
359. The season started a year ago Friday. This Friday.
Right. So, but we've been watching this season for a year, and it's over. We don't get hockey now for what, another 4 months?
No,
maybe January.
I think
Whoa! We get hockey now next Tuesday night, Josh. It's the
we get hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey now later, right?
No, that's hockey later. That's not hockey now. It's later.
You know what? I'll actually for all of our hockey craving, I'll actually stack a GoPro on Sam, and we'll just do that. Right?
I watch that.
Oh my! Once everything calms down, if my buddy is at one of Elise's friends, Charlie is at. If you remember the other night, Tara showed us inside of the Emily Arena, and her husband Charlie, who is like a brother to Elise, and I just had to text him like I'm so excited for him. I'm so excited for, you know, she has Elise. You know, she's a hockey fan, and she's obviously been a part of the streams and everything, but she has like friends here that love the Lightning and love hockey. And the friends that she has are like the real respectable hockey fans that truly love the sport and love the game. And I'm so ecstatic for them right now. I'm so thrilled for him right now. So excited for just the whole area. Pete?
How you feeling, Pete?
How you feeling, Pete? Well, yeah, Pete, how you feeling?
Emotional, man. Excited. Ready to see the banner go up.
Yeah.
Pete, how would you feel if the Rangers won? Would it be more exciting?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something.
Also, I mean, it's a hometown team for me, so
yeah, no, I got it.
That's the exciting part about it.
I'll tell you what,
and I'm a season ticket holder, so I'm invested in this team.
Yeah, he definitely is. If this is the Rangers, none of you would have been on with me, or you all would have been on, but you all would have been muted.
I'd be a lot more vocal right now if it was the Rangers. But like I said, you know, I'm extremely invested in this team. So
absolutely,
you know, it's going to be amazing to see that banner go up next year.
Yep.
Or in December.
Rob, I'm so pumped that you've spent the time with us. You know how much I've loved sharing hockey with you. I'm excited for you to be here. Let's see, Brother Byrne, right from the beginning. Brother Byrne, you were there day one, dude, and both you and Ron have been such an important part of the stream, and I'm glad that we've been able to watch hockey for the last 2 months. Aaron, you were there day one too, I think.
Close, not quite, but close.
Close by.
Aaron, close enough. It was a long time ago, so it's all right.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it's been exciting. Jeannie, you came on when the Vegas Golden Knights jumped in, and that was exciting. Thanks for sharing that experience with us. It's cool for us to, we've talked about it a lot. We don't have to go into the preambles, but we're on the East Coast, and we're all fans of teams who have been who have long storied histories and things to look forward to. And it's, for me, it was really exciting to see like a new hockey fan within a new culture, really embrace it and enjoy it. It was a learning experience for me. I can definitely say that. So we appreciate.
I appreciate you guys having me. Like at first, I was telling Walt, I was like, I don't think they'd want me in there. I don't know enough about hockey and the other team and histories and stuff, but I can see how I do add to it because I'm new and asking little questions and just I think you guys can like read my energy and how excited I genuinely am about hockey now. And at first, I was just like, how the fuck have I never had hockey in my life? Like this is the most amazing game ever. Like what?
Right. Right. Robbie.
Go ahead.
No, just Robbie, you've been taking part in it, and really appreciate you being here. All you guys for being here. Zach, Ning, obviously you, Ning. I'm just scrolling through seeing who else might have been here, but I want to hear.
I'm already at the Conn Smythe, so I won't tell anybody. Burn picked Hedman, but they haven't awarded it yet. So
I heard they piped in booze when Bettman came out.
I certainly hope so.
No, I was listening. It sounded muddled, so I wouldn't call it booze.
Yeah, they piped in the booze. They definitely did.
It wasn't very loud.
Hedman. Jesus,
I wanted to put Hedman, but I just thought Kucherov with the points. Amen. So important.
Amen, Gary. Amen.
What are they announcing? What player have you guys been like talking about?
MVP of the playoffs.
Oh, MVP. Okay. What's the cup name or the trophy name for that?
Conn Smythe.
Conn Smythe. Okay. Smythe. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Burn. There wasn't much of a boost sound. It sounded like a smattering of like people like waiting in line to get into the game.
10 goals, defenseman.
It's
Victor Hedman.
Tied for second most of all time.
He's man. 30, 32 minutes a game, 60-minute game. I mean,
I'm good. I agree with it. I'm good.
Yep. Absolutely.
Ning asked why Bettman's not wearing a mask. My guess is because he was in the bubble. Was he in the bubble?
He's not wearing a mask for the same reason that you or I were not wearing masks, because we were on the playing surface. You know that. You know that.
Man, you get chills every time you see the cup, man. That's
yeah.
Yes, and if you I'm frozen. God damn it.
Yeah, you are.
Well, add to the fund.
All right, let's
webcam fund.
Where is it? It's
who will Stamkos hand it off to first?
Never get it first.
Stanley
Cup. Does he give it to Point or does he give it to Hedman?
Got to be Hedman. It's got to be Hedman, dude. That's
I agree.
Got to be Hedman. That's not even. Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Let's point out that Pat Maroon is back-to-back Stanley Cup winner. He won last season with the St. Louis Blues, and they came season. So he is the sole back-to-back winner of the Stanley Cup.
Who was the last player to do that, Brian?
Love it.
Do you know Josh?
I thought it was Marian Hossa, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure.
I don't think there was anyone after him that did it. I don't.
One back-to-back?
Yeah.
They should zip line.
Was it in 1940? No, I guess not.
Rob, thanks for jumping in, man. We'll see you next Tuesday. You're getting on camera next Tuesday. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. But I'm telling you, man, 59 days, and this is the very first time I missed the fans. Even when you – hold on, I want to hear that.
I know everybody here misses your families back in Tampa, and we can't wait to see them. And we miss having our fans in the building. We have the greatest fans in the world. Our game gets incredible energy from you, and we can't wait to have you back. Tampa has asked, under the circumstances, to do it a little bit different this year. So before I formally present the Stanley Cup, I'd like to invite you all up here to surround the cup, and then I'll make the official presentation.
What are they doing?
They're going to surround the cup and said they're doing it a little different.
They're taking the picture with Bettman in it.
Ugh.
Well, of course. I mean,
get out of there, Bettman.
He should not be in that picture.
Should not.
Will he step out?
He'll probably just squat because you won't see him.
This is the
I call him Napoleon.
the Gary Bettman.
Someone should just. Yeah.
Gary Bettman, Napoleon. I mean,
even
Everyone's going in.
the
You confident that you have to run the hoist this trophy. Unbelievable. And never more unbelievable than this year. These guys have been away from home for more than 2 months. This has been the ultimate team effort. This Stanley Cup run will go down in the record books. Perhaps the hardest run of all times. You guys should all be incredibly proud. This has been an amazing accomplishment. It's my honor to present the Stanley Cup to Stephen Stamkos.
Jesus.
wow.
I think that was a cool picture having Bettman in it. They'll still take the other one, but I think that was a cool picture because this is a weird season. And the thing is like forget about the gameplay.
Okay.
The NHL that made this work. I mean, it's huge. I mean,
I love the fireworks and fire.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of pirating.
you know what's so weird about the camera angle is that they're lifting the cup in the air, and from the camera angle, you see all the Oilers.
You see all the Oilers banner.
And you're like, okay.
Wow.
It really is great. It really is great when you see the champions crowned every year, whether it's your team or not. It's still really cool to see that.
Congratulations to Ryan McDonough.
Okay, yeah, that warmed my heart there seeing that one.
I would have loved to seen it the other way, but Alex Killorn now.
Dude, the camera angle's horrible, dude.
I know it should be in the front. I want to see it from the front.
And if I was carrying the cup, I thought about this when the Caps won and when every team wins. Dude, going around with the cup, I would take a whole lap. I mean, you got all night to party.
Yeah.
Dude, give me a good picture or two so I can give it to my kids and frame on my wall.
So what was different this year than last?
You're going to lose the
No, they just pass it off so quick. It's like, pass it off quick, pass it off quick. Some of the guys are holding on to it, which is good, but it's like I guess they don't think of it. Like they just do it.
That's part of it. The other part is if there's 20, so there's 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if all 8 players take a lap around the ice, we're going to sit here for a half an hour. They want to go back to the room, you know?
Dude, it
looks like NBC is cutting the coverage.
Yeah, they're going over there.
You're going to have to put your ass in if you want to stay with it.
Yeah.
I just wonder right now how animated is the bubble is going to be the bubble tonight for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I mean, they're going to destroy the hotel they're in, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
probably not.
Everyone out. Tampa Bay is in town.
They're going back to their rooms to pack their bags and saying, "Hey, can we take a flight home right now to Tampa? I just get out of here."
Right?
I don't think they're worried about partying. They will, but I think they want to go and see the family.
Wow. All right.
Some of the families are up there.
So thinking about it, all of us on screen right now, except for the Tampa Bay fan, have been waiting over half a century to see our teams doing that.
Come on, still.
I'm actually a Rangers fan.
3 years for me.
No, I've been waiting for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. I'm good.
Gina's been waiting 3 years.
3 years.
45 years.
Josh has been waiting 45 years.
And I'm only 41, so do the math.
You know what? At least I remember.
42 next Tuesday. Thank you.
I remember. At least I remember the 1993 Cup. I remember the 1986 one also.
Wow, look at Yanni, Gord. You remember the 86 Cup?
Yeah, I remember the 86 Cup. I mean, don't forget, I was 10 back in those days.
Yeah.
Curtis McElhinney took the longest lap. That was great.
Barclay Goodrow.
Thanks for jumping in, Ray. Appreciate you being here, man. Let's see. Jeff said, "Is everyone kissing the cup?"
It was already sanitized. It was sanitized.
Brother Byrne, this is extremely humbling, but I will read this. #1 star of the Hockey Now playoff run, Brian Sklover, for making this all work. From Big Wang to Tabernacle to Josh's Rainbow Chips to Colorado Craziness, from Aaron's perfect setup of lineup before every stream. I mean, dude, Aaron, I'm going to hijack this, dude. You're the real star, dude. You sent me the roster every single night, like in my box, and I was able to study it and look at it. So thank you. Before every stream, of emotion in Vegas, putting up with Ron and his 856 jersey changes, and to make 59 days of his 6-month hell feel a little bit better through the great game of hockey. FU NBC for switching off. Exactly.
Well, they had to go to cable. Got to get their local news in.
The number 2 star is I didn't even realize you did 3 stars. I would have went the other way. But the number 2 star is Jeff freaking Ning. Started with an absolute bang with the 3-goal comeback and the big glove mug and the naked brilliance.
And the pool jumps.
Guests, the pool jumps, all that kind of stuff. Jeff, this was, this is the moment that I knew I had something. That's the moment I knew that something was there. He even said skin tight, fantastic Palmentier jersey. 3rd star is Tabernac of the north of the border. With the vigor from the north and the border, and Walt, who played through trips and pain to be on the stream. What is this name? I'm being serious and asking a serious question and not mocking anyone. No, I don't think Bettman has Parkinson's. Does anybody else think that Bettman has Parkinson's?
No, I think he's delusional, and I think he's old, but I don't think he has Parkinson's.
Don's
an idiot, and I think he loves Sidney Crosby, but other than that, I don't think he has Parkinson's.
Don sent a couple of, back in 2004, the Orlando Seals hosted watch parties at an establishment near SeaWorld. Watching the game was just so much fun. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you. Miss you around these parts, man, but we'll get up your way. And yes, kudos. Listen, I was considered, applied for the NBA bubble to work it down here in Orlando. So I know that there was, let me get rid of Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. I know the amount of dedication and sacrifice that anybody who worked in the bubble outside of the players had to go through. And for what it's worth, a lot of the production people, people on that level of the game, they've been through a lot. They don't get afforded a lot of the luxuries that the players do. So it's been just, I really mean it, man. Like I'm saving my last thoughts for end of stream, but I want to. Why does he shake so much? I mean, listen. Some people just get nervous in that moment. I mean, he's old. Speed.
Yeah,
older too.
Try to think. So he is getting old. Yeah. Dude, Darren in the 8.7 of fame. We should put together memorable moments for the draft. Josh, would you like to play us?
Number 1.
Would you like to play some more of Darren's?
I would like to play some more Darren. Let me see what I have here.
I forgot what I said.
No, that's you.
It gets very, very.
That's you.
I fucking love this team. Dream about having sex with Jordan Eberle tonight. Shit that grows on shit. That grows on shit. If the Islanders win this game, I'll gangbang the entire locker room.
Thank you, Darren. Not on the stream anymore, but dude, I really miss you being around. I miss being able to have the friendship we had when you were here, but I'm so glad that we had this. It was so awesome. What is your thoughts on potentially doing something like this, playoffs as a preseason tournament, or something instead of random preseason games? I think they definitely have something.
Kind of wish it did, but
yeah, we might be back till 2:00 in the morning.
They definitely have something here. Like there's something with the bubble, with the tournament, with the whole thing. You definitely have got something. You've definitely got some kind of procedure and way to execute this. And they're showing the Plaza and kind of Emily in the background there. So I don't know about a preseason tournament. I'm not wild about all those, but yeah.
Started with the World Cup of Hockey. I'm good.
Yeah, and I don't mind the World Cup of Hockey at all. I'm really fond of the international tournaments, but yeah.
A lot of hockey to get to the end, though. It's not like.
So you're going to have like 5 games a day if you do the World Championship, right?
What's that?
You're going to go for 5 games a day if you go to the World Championship.
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I tried 3 on day 1, 3, and 4. I did 3 games a day, and that was way too much for this guy.
Guys, I'm just going to tell you, it was a pleasure being around you guys. I mean, really.
Thanks, so.
They were in their bubble and we were in ours, but.
Yep. How about that? Come on, Josh.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Wow.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to say thank you as well for having me, and hopefully when everything opens back up, like please hit me up when you come to Vegas for a game. I'd love to watch a game with you guys and talk shit in person. If you come here for football as well, like let me know. Okay, I'd love to show you guys around.
Absolutely.
Go Broncos.
And I plan. We're gonna there's something that works for other kinds of streams, not necessarily hockey, but I'd love for you to be a part of it. You got so much personality, and you're just
and enjoy Utah.
Yeah, good luck in Utah.
Good luck in Utah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Just hope you come back, right?
What? All right, bye, guys.
Good luck.
Gina.
Bye, Gina. All right.
Now it's a sausage fest. Yeah.
We learned about Montreal potholes. It's really been a pretty wild. It's been a pretty wild couple months.
That grows on shit. That grows on shit.
I just remember the night I just bursted on the fucking potholes.
That was a winner. That was quality content.
I mean, coming back.
Brian, we need to have like one of those like how the clip shows for the sitcoms when the season ends. We need like a big like montage.
Hey, who's that?
Everything.
I do have some. I have
Just
some.
like the Golden Girls theme playing behind it.
Okay, let me go to twitch.tv because I do have some of the highlights isolated here.
Can we do it with the Golden Girls theme?
Here's the picture.
I don't know.
Aaron is going to find a way to get us like the most cheesy music that you can find on it.
Golden Girls theme. Thank you. Very much.
Gilligan's Island or something along those lines.
And how about John? Hey guys, how about John Cooper? I bet you people in Tampa wanted him fired like 8 times. So.
And now we know. Alexis
Yeah, really. Let's go. We got plenty of time to talk about that. Did you just see what Sergachev was doing? He was over in the corner, FaceTiming like it must have been his girlfriend or friend or something.
Yeah.
And they're all calling at him to come take the picture.
Well, McDonough was.
It's most likely Marc Bergevin actually calling him. It's like,
Watch this equipment, man.
Sergey, I'm sorry I traded you away for that wimp.
Stamkos have
the last
skates on?
McDonough.
Yes, Stamkos has skates on.
Yeah.
Oh,
They've done it.
Let me find. Where's videos here?
Oh, there comes someone else.
All right, and highlights. Let's go all the way to the beginning. Let's start all the way at the beginning. So let me do this screen share real quick. Let me do screen share and that right there. Okay. Now, so let's go back all the way to the beginning. Josh, gotta lower the volume a little bit. You're underestimating the volume on the Roadcaster. There we go.
Well, look at that. You got no beard.
I didn't have a beard. Oh my god, I get to shave tonight. You know, originally I was going to shave on the stream, but I'm not going to do that.
Well,
so this was,
you can still shave, just, this was very early on. It must have been day 2 or 3. This is when Rich came on the stream. And I mean, it was a great moment. Look at Ron, so bright-eyed and full of life, thinking the Caps are going
our Olympic gold medal here.
Nice. Yeah.
Of course, we had to, pull that off. Come on, Ron. I got you matched. By the way, Ron, we're gonna do banners 101. So I want you to count how many years are on that banner right there behind me.
I can't hear you. I can't.
2.
It's breaking up.
4.
The connection.
5 big fingers.
This is coming from a dude wearing red, white, and blue right now. I don't want to hear it. You match my banner. Seriously? Come on.
Oh my God.
Who wins here?
You're messing my man, dude. I'm missing a good game. Come on.
All right, yeah, we are missing a good game, Ron. You better pay attention to that banner back behind me. All right, and here we go. We got my 92 75th anniversary back to back. Stanley Cup. Wait, I got one more for you. Hold on. Let's pull this off. We got the greatest.
Is this PG-13?
Right here, the guy with the Phil Kessel tamer.
Rick Tockett.
Rick Tockett, baby. All right, I'm feeling spicy.
Now, hang on, Rich. Is that why you weren't on right at the start of the podcast? You had to go get dressed.
Get dressed. He's in wardrobe. Hold on, I got everybody muted, but let's. I'm gonna go right through to the next one, which was we won't. I won't. What we did, we had Darcy Rhoda on with us. That was an exciting moment. Where are the? Oh, what is this, Brian? That's a nice big wing. How did that get on there? Hold on. Let's recent highlights. There we go. Oh, yeah. When the Rangers got eliminated. Whoa. Come on. Play. Let's go. What an ad libber, Ross. Come on. Why is this thing not playing?
That was boot out.
There we go. This is tough. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry.
There's like floating jerseys. It's kind of weird.
Exactly. There's a floating jersey. Now it's the ghost of the Rangers that you're actually going after.
He's going to shave his beard.
I was about to say, he's shaving the beard. Oh well.
Hold on.
Andrew Hammond, the hamburger.
That was kind of cool with the green screen, man. That jersey started floating. That's kind of weird. That was
quickly as hockey came back, so did the Rangers leaving.
Yeah, you know what?
In a matter of 4 days.
Here's my promise. Here's my promise to you all. Okay.
Oh my God.
Here's my promise to you all.
He lost
including my beautiful wife. You will know
I don't care.
that if I am going to be supporting the Islanders, I will put my juju all over your Islanders jersey, and I will be all in on that. But I want to tell you real quick. They are going to do it. Oh, they're doing a fist bump.
Fist bumps. I like it. Nicely done.
Oh, they're doing a line. Okay.
Good.
This, by the way, was the first elimination of the whole playoffs was the Rangers, and it was a very miserable
Why
moment.
can't they just do a freaking
Yeah.
Give me a damn break.
I don't think there was anything else.
Oh, hell no, Darren.
Let's
Whoa,
see.
hold on. Andrew, you told me I could. That's why I'm doing it. Because you, as a family member,
Brian, it was a setup.
Oh, one question. Here we go.
So we
put it on
want
the screen again. There it is, right there.
So
yes,
that was-
yes. Come on.
Okay, good. We don't need to watch, but we had Darcy Rhoda in with us, which was a lot of fun. Walt set that up for us. And then, of course, 5 overtimes. It took the Lightning to win. I think this is it right here. 9:49 left here in the 5th overtime, period number 8. The now Stanley Cup Lightning and Blue Jackets. What a game. What a game. And another point of truth.
Oh, him in the face. There it is.
Oh, it's Braden Point.
Hey, that was my honorable mention.
Braden Point, the Lightning goal.
Oh, by the way, there was a goal.
Gavrikov is a thank you all. Very nice. We'll get you another one for that. Wowzers. All right. And then there was 9:49 left here. Stop it. We don't need to watch that. We're getting to the good stuff. This is the Darren here stuff in the 5th overtime, period number 8. See this in this game, Lightning and Blue Jackets. What a game. Dude, shut up, Brian. Shut up. Nobody hates the sound of my. No, I don't hate the sound of my voice. Okay, so this is a very memorable moment right here. We all remember this one. Make sure that this thing loads up. I can see. You see Josh on the screen there. He's all kind of excited. But oh no!
He missed the net.
Oh my God! I just had a heart attack.
Holy balls there.
Holy shit. No.
Oh,
Wow.
oh man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
God damn it!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Nikita Kucherov. Hold on. Wow. How did this happen? That all happened so quickly. Hold on. I'll pause it after this video. I'm telling you right now, if he had more personality, Nikita Kucherov would be the biggest hockey player in the world. He is. He exudes talent beyond anything anyone can imagine. Look at Darren. Unbelievable. John Cooper is fired up.
Where's the rest of the defense there?
Oh, no. Did Darren leave? I love when he does that. I love when he does that, Josh. Oh, my God.
That is my favorite part of the video is when he just disappears.
Oh, my God. He just vanishes.
The best part about this video and the saddest part about this video is I'm literally wearing the same shirt. And that was
I've
weeks
known
ago.
you for about a month, and you've consistently worn that shirt on stream. It's okay. I just figured you have
I wear it all the time. In
in
fairness, I have two.
Well, I have one other clip that's isolated, and we'll play that one just because it was another exciting moment in the tournament when the Islanders won in overtime, and this was Darren's reaction as well as the rest of us. And there's brother Burnside. Darren, I was just gonna say that the Islanders are hanging tough. And then I think of New Kids on the Block. Do you remember at Islanders games they would play hanging tough on the organ? Do you remember that? That was like such a Nassau Coliseum. Burp, 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 burp.
91, 92.
That's so obscure, but yep.
Oh, here we go.
Matt Martin.
Broken stick again.
Yeah, but
give it another one.
Oh my God!
We're still in it.
Hey, Phil, what was that about Jordan Eberle?
Look at that Jordan Eberle. I didn't.
Oh, he's just made
That
it.
was Burns' two picks.
She just made it.
Oh my God!
Chocolate Twizzlers, boys.
I just had a feeling Eberle back in Edmonton was
Oh
about
my
too.
God, what a chase there.
I think there's going to be a big wang in Orlando tonight.
I think there's going to be a big wang in Orlando tonight. Oh man, hold on. Let's stop sharing the screen there. I'll get everybody back up here again.
There's probably
Dream about having sex with Jordan Eberle tonight.
there's probably a bunch of guys from the Lightning that have big wangs and they're just waiting to get home, right?
That was the night that game. That was the night that whatever Josh was doing, I couldn't hold it together because he written R.I.P. Aaron on his song.
NBC is showing right now third player in expansion era to win consecutive Stanley Cups with different teams. Pat Maroon joins Corey Stillman and Claude Lemieux. Well, no, did Claude win? He won with the Devils and then Colorado, didn't he?
Yeah, New Jersey expansion.
I thought he won with the Habs.
And ironic, Colorado went to New Jersey, didn't they? Sorry. Yeah.
By the way, Brian, the reason those big bang clips and stuff show up in your list is because anytime we use the Clipper tool, we actually are publishing clips in that channel as well.
So good, excellent. I'm fine with that. I was hoping.
I have a question, Brian. I have a question for Sil. That clip you showed, like it was early. He had a headphone piece on. Sounded like he was directing some plane traffic. Is that still on your resume, Sil?
No, it's not. I mean, I quit that after a few crashes.
It was fantastic. He had the headphone on and just
Man, you know what? I need to buy a mic. I was never planning to spend that much time on a stream, right?
Or you could spend thousands of dollars like Brian and I have and have a home studio.
You know what? I'm the type of guy normally
So you don't need the
see,
lights or
right?
anything. You just need a USB interface. You just need a Focusrite and a microphone. That's all.
Actually, I have a Focusrite. I'll send one to you. So it'll cost you 50 moose bucks.
To your PayPal at paypal.me/Josh Emery.
Or why not?
I sent
Let me check.
$2 earlier.
Focusrite interface.
It's $1.44.
Focusrite, they're great. They're fantastic. I had one before I had this road board. I loved it.
I had one before it as well. Yes.
Yeah, it did the job. Did it
Hey,
pretty well.
I'd like to take a second just to remind everybody this showed up in the mail today. This is my ballot.
I didn't get mine. Everybody else got theirs. I didn't get mine today.
So when you get an opportunity, I don't care who you vote for as long as you vote for somebody.
Go vote. Oh,
That's
Sylvan.
the community
Sylvan sent me $1.08. It is there. Thanks, Sil.
Hey, Sil, you go vote. No, that's right. He's in Canada. Hang on.
Yeah, you can probably vote. Yeah, no one's gonna check it.
You can vote for the moose and the beaver, eh?
Oh gosh.
Hey, Brian, I just
I found a website where I could buy like real fake American papers, so I'll buy them and just
real fake American papers.
I believe that.
I mean, the only problem is that basically when they wanted me to be named Juan Martinez, that would have been.
Wait, what? Juan Martinez?
I'm laughing at Tim right now. I'm laughing at Tim's name. Has anybody else noticed that?
I would have been credible.
Josh, would you like to give everybody your OnlyFans link?
I don't have an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.com.
I don't have one of my own, but I watch a couple of people's own.
Josh, I'll tell you what. You want to get a Nintendo Switch? You can get about 5 of them if you start an OnlyFans page.
No one would want to. Nobody wants to see this. Trust me.
You'd be surprised. Somebody
Nobody.
wants.
But I am on Twitch as well. So if you want to, I don't know if I can monetize Twitch, but I'm on Twitch. So
you can monetize Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Josh M Radio. In fact, pick any of the social media channels and add /Josh M Radio. You'll find me.
I'm going to start going around the room and wrapping it up, but I'm going to start with Bill. I've known you for about 10 years now. I know you used to listen to the radio show, and we stayed in touch. Always appreciated your love for hockey, even before the Hockey Fans first page. And it was, I know, it's easy for, we're hockey fans, and it's easy for most people to, when your team's out, lose interest. But even with the Penguins going out early, you still came around and hung out and watched. And I appreciate you joining us, man.
That's like I said, it's not over till the cup's raised. So now it's over for now.
And now it's over. Now what the hell we do? Now we need to. Now that piece of paper that Aaron was holding is going to ruin our life for the next 5 weeks or 6 weeks. At least we had a little bit of an escape here in the last couple weeks. Tim, I'm pleasantly surprised when you wanted to jump in and come on, and then especially a huge shout out to you and to Ron and to Sil for that. Which game was that? Those Western Conference Finals, I think. That I couldn't do a stream for one of the games. I was out in Tampa working the tournament, and the three of you guys jumped on a Zoom call and still continued the tradition. I really appreciated that, and I appreciate you and your interest in sport. And I mean that sincerely, Tim, because you're a Florida guy, and I know how much of a sports fan you are and how much of a sports fan you are. But a lot of sports fans in Florida, they don't really acknowledge hockey, and you do, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a blast. So can't wait till what's next.
Yeah, there'll be more. There'll be lots more for sure. Pete, you should enjoy this. You're a season ticket holder. You live in Tampa. Obviously, we know who your true first is, and we'll get there eventually. But for the time being, there you go. That's what I like to see, Pete. I'm really pumped.
Obviously, I am definitely thrilled about this. I mean, like I said, I'm deeply invested, of course. Yep. Being a season ticket holder, and also obviously very emotional tonight. It was sucks it's over. Glad to see the cup raised. Glad to see it coming home here. But Tuesday night, we get number one.
Next Tuesday, baby.
And who do we get?
Still, please. Who? What's the name we all need to know for next Tuesday?
He's eating.
So tonight, the New York Rangers have the pleasure to draft. Oh fuck! We traded him.
There we go. Got to get ready for that. But Pete, thanks for being a part of all of it. And I know you went through some things
Thanks, Brian. It's been an
shortly after, but
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
glad that health is back where it should be. It seems, and safety and good luck to you.
Thank you, guys.
Let's see. Who do I go next? Do I go Sil, Ron, or Aaron, or Josh? Sil, Ron, or Aaron, or Josh? Well, I am gonna probably go to Josh next.
What? Ooh, I'm sorry. I have one thing I want to say. That's all. Okay, I've prepared something for this moment.
You did?
Yes, I did. I did.
Oh, Jesus, Bernie.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
I want my $8 back.
Yeah, everybody wants a refund.
No, thank you. Legitimately, you and I have talked about this offline numerous times, but I struggle a lot with anxiety and depression, and COVID has not been very good to me, even though it doesn't seem like it with my humor. But that's my mechanism. That's what I go to when I need to put it out there. But the last month, what is it, month and a half? 6 months, maybe?
2 months.
Have been the worst 6 months of 6 weeks of my life, knowing all of you. And I just it's really been fantastic. Normally when the Flyers lose, I tap out and I go, well, you know what? Let me watch baseball. But because of the way the season went this year, everything started overlapping, and I kept watching. And I rarely, if ever, watch all the rest of the playoffs. And I looked forward to being able to do this all the time, even if it's just ball busting, even if it's just talking trash on whatever it is. I don't care. This is just fantastic, and I hope we can continue doing this with some other stuff like
champagne.
And and like I said before, I hate all of you, and I hope you all go to hell. So
enjoy your icing.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was.
I hope the Eagles lose.
Come on! Oh, there's the champagne shower in the locker room. It's just crazy. There's not really any media in there, and it's just a completely different. It's just very crazy. Josh, I mean, we've grown a friendship here in the last month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that even after all the times that we said we should connect in the radio group that we're in, we finally did.
Yeah,
and I really truly feel this way. I mean, I feel like in COVID quarantine, whatnot, through all this, we've brought some friends, or we've lost touch with some of the people that have been in our lives, and we found people who will now be a part of our lives. And I'm glad you're a part of mine. And we've talked about it. We are going to do something. We are going to make something of all of this, whether it's sports related or other kind of thing, because this whole idea of everybody being together and just having a good time and being fun and funny is definitely something that I think is needed for all of us here on the stream, and it's not going to go away. It's just a lot to ask for a big wing. Yes, there you go. And there will be a big wing trip before long. Aaron, I'm going to you next because you have been the unsung hero as far as I really mean it. I keep telling my wife, if anything ever comes of this, Aaron's not going to leave his job, but damn, I'd love it if you would and just be a part of this, because you're some people, Josh can say this too. Some people, when you especially today after a conversation me and Josh had, some people, when you interact with them and doing something like this, you just see it and feel it and know that somebody gets it and understands it and has a passion and loves it, and it exudes from you. And I really mean this, Aaron, like from the bottom of my heart. Everybody has their place in it, but you really did a lot of things for me that I would normally be the one to do, and if I wasn't going to do them, it wouldn't have gotten done. And I appreciate you, man.
Well, it reminds me how much I miss broadcasting. It's been a good few years since I've done anything on of this scale, and it's been an absolute pleasure to be around, and I'm really glad that Ron posted the link on Facebook on day 5 or 6 or whatever it was that I found, and I just said, "F it, let's go," and here we are, 60 days later. It's been a great distraction. Let's put it that way. And I think that there is a future for this particular product. As we look towards next season, I think it's not going to be every night or every other night like we did for this. It's a definitely unique setup, but I think there's obviously an opportunity. And I if we can build an audience and build a following, and maybe you can start monetizing it a little bit, then you're in good shape. I think it was a good first step with the Solar Bears here the other night.
Yep.
He grew the audience real, very, very, very rapidly. Hopefully some of them stuck around tonight or over the weekend and then with us tonight. I don't see the analytics, so I don't know, but it's been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I appreciate it, Aaron. I really do. Ron, I'm gonna come to you next because you were here on day one. You shared the link and you brought. I mean, listen, if you didn't share that link, then Aaron and Brother Byrne and Robbie, and I know that there were others, they wouldn't have come, and who knows if anybody would have been here to watch with us. You've definitely. And from day one, you've been a part of it and been on here. And yes, you are long-winded, which a lot of people are like, God, what? But you know what? For someone like me, who's a host, I need someone sometimes to take the reins for a minute, so I could just kick back here. And you brought your jerseys, you brought your love for hockey, you rubbed it in how awesome of a food situation you have in your house. I got dessert pictures at 2 a.m. and all the other things. But, you're pretty damn cool for a Caps fan, and I'm glad we got the time to watch this tournament. And your support was everything, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
The only thing that would have been better is if he disconnected from the studio. But I
said nothing.
You didn't say anything about the hair. I haven't cut the hair. I'll go shave my hair tonight. So there you go. No, dude, it's been a distraction. I gotta say first, thanks to my wife because I'm amazed that she's been cool with me watching this much hockey. So that's a cool deal. I just think it's cool. Aaron jumped on. I've known Aaron since probably mid '90s and
early '90s.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, early '90s. Yeah, so it's been a cool deal. Like to have him on here. It's kind of, and having Byrne coming up here. Yeah, Byrne wanted me to take my shirts off. I was like, I don't know if I feel as comfortable with me. I ran out of jerseys. I was like, it would have been a good stick. But anyways, seriously, though, like I said, I think met a lot of cool guys still. I mean, you and I talked a lot when we met, and it's been really cool. Josh and I, we chatted in the morning when I'm working and he's working and all that stuff. So, and Tim, dude, that was a lot of fun getting that thing up. We were trying, you were trying, we were talking and still jumped on and knowing Pete and Bill and Brian and the guys from the group. It's always been a fun group. It's kind of hard to find like any type of sports group without a few people in there that are like, oh my God, dude, can you shut up? And it's like, I just don't feel that about that group. We all give it, we all take it. It's pretty respectful. It's a lot of fun. That's what sports is supposed to be about. So it's just been, not to get too long-winded. It's just, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a good distraction. I've met a lot of cool people in the way. And Brian, without you, man, honestly, none of us have this, and we're all going through different things. And it just means a lot, man. It doesn't matter who won at the end of the day. Right. I think we all did in the current times we're at. So thank you.
You saw how it played out, Ron.
Well
you saw
said.
how it all played out.
We did, dude. We saw how it played out. Where you at? Tampa
59 days, and we waited it out.
I didn't think we were going to get through the first Columbus Tampa game. I'm surprised that's over.
What'd you just say?
I'm shocked the Columbus Tampa game ended. Did it just end?
I know. 5 overtimes. The first one. Wow. Yeah. I still can't believe that was a 5 overtime game. I thought we were going to have so many of those, and thank God that was the only real scheduling.
Thank God that game was at 3:00 and not like 8:00 at night.
That's right.
That would have been bad.
Hey, I did a 4 overtime game where Bernie and I were at, and we had no voices. I called out of work the next day. Back in the day, the Caps have had a few of those. Trust me, all our teams have a few of those, and they're normally at 7:30, 8:00. So it was nice. It makes a good point there. So.
Last, but certainly not least, Sil. I think you know why I kept you last.
That's
now I'm going to probably start getting really super emotional. But I love this sport more than anything. Very few things I care about more. My wife being one of them, my dog being the other. But it was something that my dad and I were able to have. That I think a lot of us have that connection with someone that shared the sport with us, and he did it for me. And I'll show it one more time from when he was anywhere between the age of 9 and 11, his New York Rangers sweater and his love for the sport and the involvement that he had. And when I lost him, thank God I had a woman that understood my love for something that I knew she understood. And after he passed, we started that hockey fans first group, which is really and truly for people that love watching the game. We all have our teams and we talk our shit and our trash, but we really have a respect for this game that has respect for everybody that comes across it. In most cases, listen, not everything is perfect, but the sport is riddled in success, in respect, and from the success that the Lightning are having right now to the worst of times that might come in other places and everything. And I'm kind of getting run away, but so that we're have our friendship because of the big man upstairs, and whether it's being PA announcer or DJing for the Lightning. I mean, I got to DJ for the Lightning this year, like the year they won the cup. I keep forgetting about that, and it's kind of like something cool that I got to do. And it's so I know how much you miss my pop as much as I do. And really, you guys all say that it was if it wasn't for me that none of us would be here, but if it wasn't for him, then I wouldn't be here doing it either. So having you next to me the whole time was really amazing. Sorry to get emotional, but I don't give a shit. 59 days of this, and it's been amazing. It's been something that I really care about, and so I'll save my my final words for after Sil. But Sil, I love you, dude, and I'm just glad that we, after all this time, have had time to share time together.
What am I going to say? Wow. Thanks. I mean, thanks for having me. Thanks for putting up with my tabernacles and all those kind of things all the time. Thanks to Aaron for actually going through the painstaking time to actually just remember that I got my face smashed and made it something great. Thanks to Ron for actually, like, we had those marvelous times and we had those marvelous, like, chats. And wow, Tim, I mean, great with you also. I mean, I'm gonna say I love all you guys. I mean, it's been a fantastic experience, something that I love, and I deal with anxiety and I deal with a lot of personal issues as well, where I'm a big man, but I'd rather be like hidden somewhere in a corner. So I mean, just for me to open my mouth and talk to you guys is like way over what I would do normally. So thanks for that. Thanks for Brian. Thanks for just having me around. It's been like super, super, super fun.
It's been I feel like we all we've all really gotten something out of this, like that we never saw coming, and we didn't really realize that we needed. But man, it's
Hey Brian, one thing.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
To finish up.
I have one last thing that I need to prepare for, and I am doing that as we speak. So if you have,
the Lightning will return to Tampa with the Stanley Cup Tuesday, reunite with their families for the first time since leaving for the NH bubble. They will present the trophy to owner Jeff Vinnick. And then take an open-air trolleys to the Amalie Arena for an on-ice celebration.
Wow.
That's from Brian Burns.
That'll be cool. Tuesday. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Can I say just one thing about all the playoff that was happening? And it's not really it may be irrelevant or not.
What
but
would ending be, Josh,
people,
without you telling us something you hate about hockey?
No, I don't hate it. No, this is positive. This is a positive. This is a very positive. I think the NHL and the players should be very, very proud of themselves for pulling this off, because there were so many people skeptical of a bubble and people saying, "Oh, well, it's not really the playoffs. They had to do this, they had to do that, they had to do play-ins. There should be an asterisk, whatever." But listen. I normally I'd said I don't watch the entire playoffs once the Flyers are done, but this has been one of the most entertaining Stanley Cup playoffs I have seen in years.
It's been so unique. It's been so cool.
Really has.
You know, like it's just been yeah. I mean, it's and I think also, like, to be fair, I think we also took it differently than everybody else did, because I didn't listen to any of it, so I don't know, if that was, if there was, the crowd noise was annoying or any of that kind of stuff. But the whole thing's pretty. It's been pretty amazing. So
Victor Hedman edged Braden Point by just 4 points.
Wow! In the vote, in the MVP vote, yeah,
nine first place votes to 8.
Yeah.
Comes the playoff MVP though, man. I mean, Hedman was such a rock back there. He wasn't even supposed to play in game 1, and he played 55 minutes in that 5 overtime game. Yeah. I mean, think about that. I mean, and he was a rock. And Byrne pointed out too, he broke up. They would have been down 1-0. I think he broke up the breakaway or something like that in overtime 3 or 4. So,
well,
and hey guys, if the fans are allowed back in for opening night, I'll be live streaming banner racing for everybody.
All right, good. Yeah, if you're going to do that, I'll send you a link. We'll do it on Hockey Now, by all means. I'll send a link. I'll sit here and do it.
Sounds like a plan. I'll make sure I get it done for everybody.
Awesome. Well, Pete, thanks, man. We'll talk real soon. Tim, thanks for jumping on with us. We'll catch up before long. Aaron and Bill and Sil and Ron and you and now just me. I know I talk a lot about my dad with hockey, but to be completely honest with you, my mom was just as much a hockey fan, believe it or not, as my dad was, and was a hockey fan before she met my dad. And I'm named after an Islander because of her. And I had a lot of good hockey memories with her too. And I know I talk about my dad with it a lot, but if it wasn't for my mom also enjoying the sport, then I wouldn't have it from both sides, and the enjoyment just thrust into my life from both sides. And I often forget to say that. So I mean, my mom and Aunt Camille have been in the house in Zellwood, Florida, dodging thunderstorms and watching the streams and dealing with all this disgusting content that you guys have all put out there that I've tried to wrestle in. I see Josh with the thumbs up. So I just I never want to forget my mom and her place in helping me get to this. And this is important to me to get these words out, because it's been an emotional 60 days. It's been an emotional five months. I got furloughed in April, like many other people, and we've been all dealing with this umbrella of dread over our head. And when the reboot came around and I said I'm going to do this, there was never a shadow of a doubt that it was going to happen and that I was going to do it. And I started putting the parts together. And with that, I want to thank Danny Genzier, who hasn't been on here, but he helped me put the graphics together. He helped me. He validated it. Some of us have friends where you go to, especially creative guy like myself, you go to a friend with an idea and you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to try this. What do you think about it? And his excitement for it was what drove me, because I'll be completely honest with you. I have a lot of friends that haven't asked me about it at all. Not sure that they take what I've done seriously for the last 60 days with the rest of you guys. And I think it should be taken seriously, because in the last 5 months, when there's been uncertainty, we've had something to do for the last 60 days. And not only did we did it, but we did it damn well. And Danny, I owe you a tremendous amount for helping me see that. Eric Beyer, former co-host with me on Hockey Now, he's jumped in here. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Nick and Walt, the other two guys who had been on Hockey Now with me before and helped me build it to where we are now. I never forget anybody that does it. Even if I'm not in touch with them anymore, I never forget the people that are instrumental in this. So, Eric, I appreciate you. The Orlando Solar Bears, and trusting me with the brand and the team. I love the team. I love hockey. I love spreading hockey in Orlando and in Central Florida. And it meant a lot that Alexander Kukali and Rich Boyd and Drake Barahowski, head coach, and, of course, Jesse Liebman all came on with us Friday night for the game. That was special and means a lot to me. Walt, another one that I met through my dad, another friend that my pop had linked up with on social media. And Walt came guns blazing right from the beginning. He brought Darcy Rhoda on with us, former NHLer from the 70s and 80s. He showed us some of his cool memorabilia and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate Walt and Darcy for coming on. I was really excited for the Rangers, and then when the Rangers lost, I put a fucking Islanders sweater on. And the reason I put an Islanders sweater on is because I met a woman that is a hockey fan, and I was going to support her and her team and wanted to see her happy. And, PD's been fun, but I think you can all guess where the messages came from when it came to PD. And with that, I talk about my dad and I talk about my mom and all of you and everyone that helped me get here. But this would not have been possible if Elise didn't have the patience to let me do this and continue to help me have confidence in my creative and the things I'm capable of. And I love her so much. I love her so much that I'm willing to risk sleeping in bed tonight to share this with all of you. That's my wife, Elise, in a New York Rangers shirt. You ready for Alexei Lafreniere, motherfuckers? Come on! I love all of you. It's been so much fun. Nothing else to say. Have a good night. We'll see you next Tuesday for the draft show. Hockey Now Network watching together.